So this is the Sword Coast and the Western Heartlands. This is the primary area that the game takes place in. Okay. The game begins with all of you on a caravan heading towards this town of Greenrest. Okay. Mm-hmm. All of you came from either. Oh shit! Nope. Actually, that was gross. Don't do that. Yandala and Sunscale hopped on the caravan at Baldur's Gate. Okay. Tarragon and Rain were both at Candlekeep. The caravan came down to Candlekeep and Baragos, where Rain and Tarragon joined it. And now the caravan has been traveling east through the green fields towards Greenrest. And that's where the campaign is beginning, is on that trip towards the end of it. Okay?
Awesome.
As far as some other areas of reference, Baldur's Gate is here. Most of you are probably familiar with Baldur's Gate, seeing as how it's like the city. The other cities that are major places to be aware of are all the way up here. This is Waterdeep. Yeah, Waterdeep is basically New York City of the world. It's like the city of splendor. It's a major metropolis, huge capital. Millions of people live there, which is unheard of in this sort of setting and time frame. Further north, here is Neverwinter. Neverwinter is also a city that most of you are familiar with. Anybody who has seen the D&D movie Honor Amongst Thieves, that's the city that movie takes place in, is Neverwinter. Okay. North of Neverwinter is Luskan. Okay, that's a sort of like a mercantile pirate city that has the Arcane Brotherhood in it. It's like an evil wizards guild. And then up here, at the very top of the world here, is Icewind Dale, that whole area. That's like Dritz-Do'Urden, where he came from. Mm-hmm. And then east along here are the Spine of the World Mountains.
That's where I'm from.
Mm-hmm. And all the way back down south of Candlekeep and Baldur's Gate is the country of Amn, which is essentially like anti-magic Spain.
Suck.
And then further down, not on this map, is Kalimshan, which is kind of like an Arab state. Okay, you'll get more details about places as we travel to them, but you can fully expect to go all the way from Greenrest up to the Spine of the World, down to Waterdeep, up to Neverwinter, back down to the Serpent Hills, and you're gonna go all over the goddamn world in this campaign, and maybe worlds beyond. So.
Excellent.
All right, any questions before we get started? Everyone comfortable with the characters, ready to get rolling?
Well, I just have one that you picked up on me, is if I am from Am and it's anti-magic state, and as a bard, be doing some magic, how does that tie in? Is there like GTFO to the college?
So, no, it's fine. So Am, the way they work with their magic is it's kind of like an unsanctioned psyker sort of situation. They frown on mages and things like that aren't like state approved, and you being from a bardic college from Am, those exist. That would be like stuff that's like sanctioned and okay.
All right.
And they usually have a huge problem with arcane magic.
Yeah, you need a license. Kind of is.
Yes, that's exactly it. So that's not an issue. Don't even worry about that. That won't come up.
Okay.
Cool.
Yep.
All right.
No unsanctioned use of spells in the city.
If I use magic there,
But the rest of the country, like, they frown on it, but it's not like super illegal unless you're in a main city where there's guards to watch for it.
Yeah, and like wizards wouldn't be caught dead there, so it's not really an issue. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna move on to story so far. This will be our recap screen each session. The journey east across the verdant, rolling plains of the green fields is nearly at an end. With night of the 18th day of travel... Turn this PC down just a hair on my end. With night of the 18th day of travel settling over the land like a silken shroud. The four of you have become well acquainted the past weeks, finding comfort in other interesting, traveled individuals like yourselves. Yandala, the spice merchant from Baldur's Gate, shares a stiff drink and a hearty laugh with a towering golden dragonborn sun scale, as the half-orc Tarragon regales the group with a hilarious tale of jilted lovers and bad decisions. Seated on the wagon top, feet swinging over the side, the bright-eyed, ashen-skinned half-elf Rain sits enraptured about the story, hanging on every word. There's a palpable air of excitement and relief throughout the caravan, as everyone is looking forward to a warm bed and a warmer bath. The wind shifts westward, whipping wagon covers and loose clothing around, sending swirls of dust into the evening air. You smell the distinct aroma of burning timber before you round the next hill, and catch the sight of the blooming tower of black smoke silhouetted against the rapidly dying night. Gasps and curses ripple through the caravan, and some carts begin to break off and turn around, but the majority stay on, waiting to see what is happening in town. Perhaps there is an accident of some sort. Cresting the hill down into the basin where the settlement rises dispels such notions. The town... The town is ablaze. Wagons and travelers begin to abandon the caravan en masse, fleeing into the surrounding hills or back down the track westward. A faint scream is heard, carried on the whipping westward wind. Suddenly, your eyes are drawn to an arc of brilliant blue light that lances down from a dark, winged shape wheeling over the keep set on the hill near the center of town. A bestial roar reaches your ears, echoing off the surrounding hills. Night has fallen on Green Rest. What do you do?
Oh, just like that. Okay.
At this point, you're basically it. The caravan's gone. They've scattered.
That's it.
They're all merchants and commoners and villagers and townsfolk and whatnot. And they're not going to go running into this. I believe that most of you have a reason to be here. So it's up to you how you guys want to approach this. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna take a big exhale of the smoke that I hear, and smells like glory.
I bet the
The
dragon
would be a good target sun scale.
Yeah, what I'm saying.
You can
just
take
to be
it.
clear, Yeah, the dragon is already there's already you just introduced us to a dragon at level 1. I just want to make sure I'm understanding this correct.
Why?
Well, I need to help.
Well, it could be a worm, a wyvern.
I think
Sunscale can handle the dragon, though.
I mean, honestly, no, fuck it, right now, what is the magnitude of this dragon that I am looking at? What would I gauge its actual size to be?
Light City's on fire, big.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Light City's on fire, big.
You know what? Let me go ahead and give me a nature or an arcana check.
Oh boy. Abilities and skills. Am I better at nature or arcana?
Anybody can if they want to.
I can Arcana check you.
Yeah, to see if you can identify what the hell you're looking at.
I've got a little bit of nature.
Oh yeah, that's an adult
yeah.
dragon.
Oh yeah, that's an adult dragon.
Yeah, at least. I mean, because whelplings, like whelplings are young adult dragons. They're not much bigger than like a Clydesdale horse. But this thing it's large enough that you could see it clearly, its silhouette as it's arcing around, fucking firing what looks like lightning bolts down into the keep.
I smell.
Oh neat.
Blue.
Any indicator of where it came from? Because that seems odd just over the city.
No, you're not really going to be able to tell anything from here.
Sunscale just smiles broadly, and pulls out even broader axe.
He's got
a target.
There's
dragon-
winged death in the sky.
The dragon wheels
out.
around. The dragon wheels around and flies off to the northeast, out of visual distance.
Hey, where's it going?
Man.
Maybe we should help the people.
Right? Oh, let's
I want to
I wanna help the
let's
people.
get to it.
Give me a second, John. I'm going to turn you up a little bit. I'm having trouble hearing you. One moment. You say something?
It just seemed like I was trying to talk every time someone else did. I got.
Yeah, I couldn't
got-
hear a word you were saying. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh no, I
can hear-
cut short when someone else jumped up and like, oh, never mind, and
Yeah.
then beat the pause, the dramatic pause, as it were.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I can hear you perfectly good now. So.
Speaking of voice really bad.
What?
Is it using the right mic? Not my voice.
It's not actually using your mic.
I know I turned my thing you're picking up.
Yeah. Yeah, I can turn that down. But it's, you're not even turning green on my screen, when you talk.
Who, Ian?
How about now?
Now.
I can. It's not turning green, but I can hear you.
Okay, then we'll just
Alright.
leave it at
I
that.
think we hear him through Erica's mic.
I think that's what's happening,
Think
but I
so,
can
yeah.
hear you
Yeah.
perfectly.
Yeah, I think,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I need to set up something so that it records my voice. Otherwise, you'll hear everybody but me. So give me 1 second. I thought I had just set that up properly.
All right. I
Well, in
think
the
you
meantime,
can
Mr.
hear-
DM, what is the rough
Here.
guesstimate of the population of this town?
Couple hundred people. Yeah, it's not like a hamlet, you know, but it's bigger
Yeah.
than a village. It's a pretty decent sized town. It has a you can see in the distance. I mean, this artwork here is not exactly what the town looks like. It's just the best artwork I could find for the vibe I'm going for. But you can see on the hill in the center of town that there's a kind of like a medium-sized stone keep with like curtain walls and a main keep tower. So I mean, the town's big enough to support that. And
Okay, cool.
I'm trying to gauge as the mindset of a level 1 bard who has just witnessed this, sitting there like, obviously in over my head.
What's the level? You're either strong or you're not.
Here, I'll do
push to talk.
I think.
I think.
Yeah, even though that came through your microphone, not his.
that was broken up really bad. I couldn't understand it.
Yeah.
Heck. Alright, let's see. I got nothing.
No, Dragon's gone.
I switched
Switch to
to
push to
talk
talk
Dragon's
instead.
Yeah,
So-
even for the masses of carnage and chaos right now, I got nothing to help right now, Spell.
Just go drag some people out of a burning building.
Well, I need some.
With my -1 modifier strength. You're right
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, we can get.
Well,
we
no,
can
not
get-
you. You can just cheer us on, and the rest of us will.
Yeah,
I
people
also
out
need
of
somebody
building.
to open the door for me because I'm too weak to.
I left
turn
my
around.
pom-poms in my other satchel in the caravan that ran off.
I figured out what I was doing wrong. I forgot I had push to talk on.
Oh my God.
Ah, okay.
I can
I can switch off of push to talk
then.
then. I'll go back to.
Tearing your ass down. Damn. Okay.
There we go.
Okay. So is the campaign ending now, or are we going to start it?
No,
You
no,
know,
we're
Okay.
starting.
Sunskill's already running down towards the fire.
He's already gone.
Erica, you might need to
Yeah.
adjust the sensitivity of your microphone.
It's
It's a little difficult because he's sitting right behind me.
so-
I'll try to talk a little bit quieter.
I'll just do
push to talk.
We reconfigured how we set up our office, so we're a little bit closer than we were, so we had to change the mic around and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, his mic is right
Yeah, maybe
there.
just stick with push to talk for now.
Yeah.
You know, we'll go from there.
We'll fix it in post.
Well,
I can help people that
have
have gotten out of the houses, but I don't think I can move debris. I'm not strong enough to do that. Maybe I can mage hand some stuff, but my mage hand is barely stronger than I am.
If only you had someone strong nearby.
See what's going on. Yeah, I think Sunskill's already gone down the road, so we should probably just go on in.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. Help people.
Can you guys let me know what your marching order is generally going to be, so that I can just be aware of that?
I want
I
to
want to
be
be in the back.
Okay.
Damn, well, I was gonna be. I will be the second to back.
I'm in the front.
What's your age? What's your life, Johnny?
A whopping 8?
Oh,
Nine.
okay.
Nine.
Nine. You have more than I do, so.
That
That
means
means I'm squishier than you are, unfortunately.
Wait, what is the your max hit die at level 1? That's what you're supposed to
I
get.
have 7 right now.
So yours is a D6. Okay.
Yeah,
Woo.
wizard. Yeah. Speaking of that, wizard, don't forget that you have mage armor. And you need to cast that if you're going to cast it.
Oh yeah.
Then I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
By the way,
It
yes.
does take up one of your 2 spell
By
slots,
the
so
way.
just be aware.
I guess
I
If
guess
that's
I have
the case-
cantrips.
Yeah, you have plenty of cantrips. I forgot that I need to make you a mage armor item so that you could equip that.
I manually set my AC for unarmored defense, just as a heads up.
Yeah, cool.
I feel like
I feel like if I'm going to be walking into fire, I probably should have mage armor.
Okay, and 2 there. Okay, boom. Alright. Okay. And we'll kill the weight on that. Love the first session hiccups. While we get everything set. Okay, cool. So now on your character sheet, Rain, you have mage armor.
Sweet.
If the blue check mark is next to it, it means it's equipped, and it'll automatically boost your AC by the 2 points. So you have it on right now.
Okay, cool.
Okay. And just make sure to mark down that you use the spell slot for level 1, okay?
Yep.
Cool. So I guess probably what your marching order is generally going to be Sunscale, Yandala, and then Rain and Tarragon bringing up the rear.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yep.
Cool. Alright, sounds good. So are we all in agreement you guys are going in?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm already halfway there.
Might take a second for the map to load up. It's a larger map.
I'll be
Right back. I need to put my graphics acceleration back on too.
Oh, was it off? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
I was
streaming to Johnny yesterday.
Streaming video with a group graphics acceleration doesn't play well with that.
Okay. You can
Yeah.
stop streaming. It's totally okay. Like it really is not a big deal.
Oh no, not for me. I meant for Erica was doing some streaming earlier, and that's why that was happening. I'm good to go.
Yeah, I was talking to Johnny yesterday, and it just doesn't show up. And you remember to hold this down for as long as I'm talking.
Alright, so yeah, you guys come in to the northwestern side of town. By the time that you get down the hill into the town itself, night has fully fallen. It is it's about probably 8 p.m. by now.
What's the season? Just out of curiosity.
It's summer, midsummer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there we go.
So there's getting into town, you see that any of the fires that you can see, most of them actually don't seem to be homes. Most of which have like thatched or tiled roofs. It seems like most of the flames are coming from hay bales, barns, things like that. Turns out thatch isn't as easily flammable as people think. With the amount of smoke and the half moon that's in the sky and the fires, the entire area is covered. It has dim light. Okay, so dim light means that any perception checks that require sight are going to be at disadvantage. And passive perception is also going to be at a -5 for you and enemies.
Does that apply to rain? With
Does not apply to anybody that has dark vision within their dark vision range.
Okay, cool.
okay, I do not think I do. Yeah.
You don't know.
Okay.
Tarragon and Rain both have dark vision, and I have it programmed onto your token so that it'll automatically just be there as you move around.
Oh,
Oh, that's cool.
If anybody lights light sources, you need to let me know so that I can edit the light output on your character's token. Okay?
Excellent.
Alright, yeah, you get in, you run down into the town there. You see the houses are aflame. It's about 8 p.m. by the time that you get there. Without warning, 5 humans dash out from between 2 buildings to your left. A limping man and 3 young children. Second. A limping man and 3 young children race across the street into more shadows to the south. And a woman carrying a round shield and a broken spear comes up behind them and turns around to face the direction from which they came. 7 kobolds stream out of the alley on the family's heels and fan out around the woman, who looks determined to delay the creatures for as long as possible.
They're filthy creatures.
Well,
Well, looks like we have a job to do.
Yeah, that.
The kobolds have noticed you, but they don't seem to care that you're there. In fact, they turn their backs to you. They don't seem like they're threatened by you at all.
Right.
I take no offense.
Well, I can't have that. Hey!
Well,
I'm not going to pick the fight, but we have somebody who's good at that.
I just shout down the street, getting their attention.
What do you shout?
I'm thinking.
Draconic slur.
Actually, I'm not even. That's right. I do speak Draconic, so I'm going to shout the most filthy Draconic thing I can think of down the road.
Draconic N-word. Got it. A couple of the kobolds turn and look
None
at
of
you.
that.
A couple of the kobolds turn around and look at you, kind of confused and startled. And the woman also notices the 4 of you standing there and calls out for help.
Okay, well, that's enough for me. We're gonna... Let's go.
Rolling initiative.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's get him.
Get him.
We know how it goes. Let's do it!
First real fight.
Yeah!
Yay!
You absolutely 100% rigged this. I know you
Holy
have.
shit! What the fuck?
I know you have.
You can highlight the roll in the in the window, and it shows you what the die roll was.
You have 100% rigged my character sheet, my entire account. You have rigged.
He hacked Roll20.
You have. It's a DM thing. It's if player equals blah, initiative will equal blah. He's got to. There's no other explanation at this point.
So I got a warning. Says you wanted to send the result of this roll to a turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
You have to highlight your token when you click initiative.
Well, John, you're
John,
not
you're
alone,
not,
but
but at least I have a plus 2.
You have to have your token selected when you press initiative.
I did, but so that was what's weird.
Like statistically, it's impossible.
Why is there a giant die?
Oh, because you have virtual dice on. Do you want to turn that off?
Yes, how do I turn that off?
Go into your gear.
It was startling. I didn't like it.
Go to the gear, and there's a option for
Okay,
dice
there,
options.
enable 3D dice.
Yeah, you can turn that off if you don't want it.
Holy shit!
How are we all doing this?
Wow, a 4.
Yeah, that's 3 people.
Thing.
I'm telling you.
I'm ready to go.
He has somebody. See, he is fucked. This is just for shits and giggles at this point.
Well,
the
the trucks
trucks,
though, because
Sunskill will be the one
running
running
headlong
headlong
into
into
this.
this. That works.
Yeah, that works.
I mean, it would
yeah.
be, yeah, so it works out.
This is my
This is my
first
fight,
so
so I'm just like, okay, what do?
Okay.
What do?
Sunskill, you're up, my dude.
All right, I'm going to charge the one I think is the closest. Let's see, getting back into remembering what movement speed and all that stuff is. So 6 squares, right?
Yep. Yeah.
And I'm going to take a dash action to get up next to the next one.
Okay. You can dash to get all the way in if you want to, or you can stay there or throw an axe or whatever. You know. Cool.
I'm not ready to throw anything yet because I'd have to go pick it up.
Right.
So I'm just going to get up on him. And since I can't swing on him, I'm just going to start whispering really nasty things in his ear as I get closer.
Push to talk.
I forgot. Sorry, I was holding my mouse. I forgot to push to talk.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't want to throw anything. just yet, because then I have to go pick it up. So I'm going to get close to him, and basically in 5 seconds your life is over.
Got it.
Amazing.
Kobold's turn. Okay, they're gonna close in on this this woman here. Actually, this one's 2 of these are gonna break off, and then these little fuckers are going to scuttlebutt their way this direction towards the rest of the group. And then they're gonna start doing some attacks. Okay. The 3 kobolds on the woman come in and start jabbing with their shitty little daggers. Like they look like they're like wrought iron spikes off of a fence with like cloth wrapped around them. They're kobolds, you know. And the woman surprisingly manages to fend off most of their blows, but does take a dagger strike to the leg and takes a couple points of damage. It's not a terrible wound, but she does cry out in pain. She's clearly not a fighter. Both the kobolds that are here in Sunscale's face are going to they're going to take some strikes as well. Yeah, you're able to kick one of their blows aside, but the other one does graze your leg for 1 point of damage.
That's it.
And that's it. And the 2 that are here are going to hurl daggers at Yandala, since she is the closest one to them. Okay. And Yandala easily dodges to the side of one, but does catch a grazing hit by another one, causing 1 point of damage. Okay, and now it is Yandala's turn.
Okay. Alright, and it's the...
He was closer
Would it
once.
be how many squares?
Yeah, Q, yeah. Yeah, pick it up, and as you start moving it, press Q, and it'll show you how far you've moved the token.
Okay. And move... that much.
You can move 6, yep.
Excellent. Alright, I'm gonna move right there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna get out, what did we call them? The Shamshir?
Your
My
Shamshir,
sword,
yeah.
right?
Yep. I'm assuming you guys have already drawn weapons. You don't have to...
Yes, I drew them as I was running.
Okay.
I drew him as soon as I saw the dragon.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Well, eons ago, basically. Alright, and then, do I remember this correctly?
You have buttons at the top you can press when you highlight your token.
Yeah.
The Shamshir is your main hand is labeled, and if you want to
Okay.
do a dual wield attack with your short sword, you can hit that afterwards.
Okay, cool. Am I allowed to draw them both? Or is that a bonus action or as an action?
You had them out when you got here. Don't worry about it. When you saw a dragon, you drew your swords.
Got it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this one first.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, it fucking dies.
Just lop its head off.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
glad.
with a
And
with a
then-
running strike, you just rake your blade down its face, and that's it.
Excellent. And then my dagger, are those throwing daggers or are they just, is it that?
You can throw them.
Just a dagger.
Not this turn though, because that was your attack.
Okay, just
The reason
checking. I just
the reason you can attack with a short sword is because it's in your offhand, and you get a free attack as a
And I
bonus
have to put
action.
that away.
Yeah, so yeah, you wouldn't be able to do that,
That
and
makes
you
sense,
you don't have an action to do that anyway because you used your action.
Yeah, I just wanted to check and see if they were.
Yeah,
like
they're just you could throw them or you could stab with them, whatever. But yeah,
Awesome.
you would have to put a weapon away and then pull a dagger out. So,
Cool. Alright,
Okay.
I'm done then.
Rain, you're up.
Okay,
I fully comprehend the irony of what I'm about to do. I want to hit that kobold with a firebolt.
Yeah, raining fire, got it. You talking about the one closest to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I started blasting. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, you put your hand out and make the little wiggly finger thing, and yeah, a bolt of fire streaks out and plows into the kobold's stupid little fucking face, and it falls down screaming and burning.
I'm gonna try the Q thing here.
Kobolds are basically gremlins from the hit 80s movie Gremlins. Okay, you gonna move? Or are you
Yeah.
gonna stay there?
Yeah. So I can see how far.
You guys are on
Push to talk.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I have to hold on a button
to
see how far I can move, so it's kind of,
it's a little difficult.
Do you have like
There you
thumb
go.
buttons and you have thumb buttons? In your
I
mouth?
I got it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
retoggled
retoggled it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so
So
I'm gonna go here.
I love how advanced all of y'all's technology is. Mine is so
It's like a
basic.
$20 Logitech mouse. It's this big.
I can thank Ian for
little it
this.
Yeah.
All right, Tarragon.
Alright, let's take a look-see. I held Q first.
That's vicious mockery.
Oh fuck! Did I not program buttons for you? Shit. Hold on.
I was
I
gonna
held
ask.
Q, it didn't do the distance.
Fuck. Okay, I didn't do any buttons.
No,
Everything else is really good. Don't worry about it.
Hang on, is he talking about... Who's talking? What? I just had a
Okay.
lot of people talk at once. I got very cross-eyed.
I was saying that I forgot to program buttons on your character's token.
Okay.
You don't have like buttons like stat checks and buttons and stuff like that on your token, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that.
It's fine. Got very confused for a second.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay. Whew. Anyway, so yeah, there's 30 feet, and let's see, make it just double checking. I'm 60 feet from one of the two kobolds. That's one of these two. Actually, no.
Yeah.
Let's go with that one. Let's go with that one for that one's sake.
Okay.
Well, as I'm walking, I essentially will say, I wonder, does something as small as you even count as one on my kill count, or maybe just a half?
Vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery.
Cool. You have a on your character sheet under attacks. You have a button for that if you want to click it.
All right. So yeah, instead of just
Yeah.
Eh,
I'll make a button. I'll make buttons for you after the session. I forgot to program them in. I'm sorry. That's a will save or a wisdom save. Wisdom.
Whiz.
Okay. Cool. And a 4. Beautiful. All right. It bursts into tears and falls down to the ground dead.
Hey! I was about to swing my axe on that one.
You can't
Radical.
prove it was
That
me.
baby.
He was that kobold's the only one that heard anything. For all you know, a kobold just cried and died in front of you. It thinks it was you. You could think it was you doing that to it.
Oh yeah, it was
If
me.
I had any feeling.
I am pretty terrifying.
It was
Intimidated by your prowess here.
Right.
I didn't know I could do that.
Sunscale, back to you, bud.
Alright, well, my axe was swinging towards that kobold and then it just cried and died. I looked confused for a second and then followed my axe swing to the one next to it.
Fuck him up. What?
Jesus Christ.
Well, there used to be a kobold there.
Yikes.
Yeah, you.
I
cut
hit
it
like a
clean in
fucking truck.
That's why
Why
he
we
went
went
first.
half. Yeah, you cut it clean in half.
Alright, I jump over its body and run up to this one.
Okay. Kobold's turn. They go and fucking bolt.
Goodbye.
Bold move for one within attack of opportunity range.
That
Yeah,
guy
this
just
one's-
insulted my friend.
Gonna move away. You get an attack of opportunity as it flees. It manages. You swing wide as it ducks,
Coward, take the hit like a man.
and he did a dash, so he's gonna just keep on.
Just gonna keep fucking going.
This guy's gonna do the same thing and just gonna fucking cheese it out of here. The woman tries to lash out with her broken spear, but just completely whiffs it. Alright, and that's gonna end the combat because they're gone at this point. And the woman turns to you, breathing heavily. Thank you so much. Who are you? Why are you here?
I want to make sure she's not wounded.
Is
she okay?
The man down
Push
the alley
tuck.
walks up and goes, Lynette, are you hurt?
I'm just gonna take a moment to clean the blood off my axe.
Okay.
I heard what she said, but maintenance comes first.
Sure.
Take me a few seconds to get up there.
Mhm.
Well, I was here on personal business, looking for a confidant of sorts, but unfortunately it seems like the town is in a bit of duress.
She spits on the ground and says, "You don't say."
Are there more?
But more kobolds? Kobolds? Raiders? Fucking lizards with 4 legs? A dragon?
There
There
are raiders here?
Yeah, she goes on to explain that earlier this evening, a very large group of raiders appeared suddenly on the outskirts of town and just started setting fire and looting, killing anybody they could. They don't know who they are. They had no warning of the attack. Everyone just, kind of fled for their lives, and most of the town ran to the keep in the center of town, which is kind of like the place people can go to be safe in an event of something like this, and it's the only safe place left in town. She introduces herself as Linan Swift. The man here is her husband, Kuth Swift, and these are her 3 children. Kuth is, pretty seriously wounded. He'll probably make it, but he's hurt real bad. They said they were on their way to the keep, and they suggest that you do the same. Obviously, you can handle yourselves in the fight. Should we come along with you? We could use all the help we could get.
Yes, we should get you to a doctor immediately.
But what about the raiders?
What?
What about the raiders? They delivered themselves to me personally. It'd be rude for me to leave them waiting.
There's too many of them. There's too many of them.
Too many is just enough.
Too many is just enough. All right, fucking A. She kind of like looks you up and down and marvels at you, and then just points away to the south, to the southeast-ish area, and says the keep's that way. We'll follow you.
That's enough fanfaronade, my big draconic friend. We need to at least get them to safety first. Lives
Excellent.
saved over lives ended.
Role playing.
Do you need a
Shoulder to lean on?
Here,
I can try to shoulder to lean on.
The children are all in the area of ages about 5 to 8 or so. You could potentially carry some of them because they do move slower than adults. You don't have to, but it is something that you can do.
Am I
Am I strong enough to do that?
Yeah. Any of you will be able to lift the child.
What I want to do is kneel down, and I'll raise my arms out and say, "Climb on! The more lives saved, the more mouths that can speak of my future legend."
Fantastic. All right. Cool. Yeah. All right. Awesome. Yeah. One of the kids looks to his mom, who nods, and he just jumps up and swings from your arm like monkey bars.
That's adorable.
So yeah, you guys, I guess, should probably try to work your way towards the keep. It's off away some ways to the southwest, or southeast, I'm sorry. How do you want to proceed? Do you want to try to sneak along and try to be stealthy? Do you want to just run down the street clanging a bell and attracting attention? How do you guys want to proceed with this?
I would like to actually ask the locals, how they want to, routed. They would know the streets better than us, and what they think is the wisest route.
Especially if
if
they're
they're injured.
Yeah,
I don't want
Ask
to
the
take chances.
missus.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, Kuth suggests, we should head south along the road, past the old Drysdale farm, and then head east. He says that the raiders are everywhere. There could be hundreds of them. He isn't sure. He's seen stalwart defenders of the town overwhelmed. He wouldn't suggest making too much attention for yourself. There's plenty of buildings and alleys that you guys can sneak through and try to keep a low profile if you would, which might be the best course of action considering the situation you're in.
As much as I'd love to see if I could fight with 3 children hanging from my arms, I won't test it today for their sake.
Sounds like a good idea.
Does
Does he need somebody to lean on? Or his wife going to help him? Okay.
His wife will help him because she's a sturdy gal. And yeah, I mean, just look at her picture. Like, look how fucking hard she is.
I want
I want her to adopt me.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, got it.
Okay,
big.
so is that what you guys are gonna do? You're gonna try to be sneaky and stealthy?
Yeah.
I
I
wanna,
wanna,
Yeah.
Okay,
protect
Keyword.
as much as possible.
Keyword is
Okay.
try.
try. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, for the sake of slight abstraction, I'm gonna have all of you give me a stealth check.
I said I'd try.
Skills.
It's on. You should have a button on your token, babe.
Yes.
For skills, yes, yes.
Oh, see that?
Yeah, cool.
Okay,
Off to a great start.
okay. All right, cool. All right. I'm not gonna have you guys like move like space by space here, just because like it's painstaking for a map this big. So let me go ahead and set up my next. Oops. Excuse me. Series of events here. There we go. All right, so yeah, so you all get ready to silently, or at least attempt to silently move down the road to the south, like they suggested. Tarragon and Rain will say that you guys kind of bring up the rear with the family sort of in between. The kids are being carried by Sunscale, who has him on his arm, and they're kind of hanging off his back at this point too. Linan is helping Kuth along, and you guys are all kind of in this order. All right, yeah, you begin moving down, sort of staying, in the shadows as much as possible, keeping your head on a swivel. And you, as you're approaching an intersection here, Yandala, or what is everyone's passive perceptions with the -5? Yeah,
With
actually,
minus-
not with a -5. Not with a -5. What's your passive perceptions?
11.
11.
How do I tell?
Hold on one second.
Babe, where do I tell that?
You have an
Passive
8.
perception.
Yeah, you have
Just
an
below
18,
all
I
your
believe.
skills.
Is passive perception my passive wisdom? Is that?
Yes.
Mine's
That's
11.
11.
18 for her too. Okay, cool. As you are moving forward, Yandala, you put up, here coming from around the corner up ahead to your right, the sounds of footsteps and arguing, like boots tromping and arguing.
I'm gonna, like, as quietly as possible, let everyone know that I hear something. And, like, point to the direction I hear it from.
Okay. What's the plan, Sans?
I think we
I
should
think we
jump
should jump behind the
Coming
building.
from
Move,
The
move
right?
opposite direction of the noise.
coming from over there.
Yeah, from over there around the corner of that building.
Okay.
Moving this way, possibly.
Why don't
Why
we
don't we
duck
duck behind this building real fast?
Probably because of this gate right here.
It's a short fence, easy to hop over.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think maybe we get the kid back there for sure.
So are you guys gonna like try to go around the backside of the building and hide, or are you gonna try to set up an ambush, divert your path? What's the
Hiding, no conflict.
I'm trying to figure out where I can stash the kids. I'm looking at this box next to me. I'm wondering, would they all fit in there?
I shove them.
I mean, they'll be nice and warm.
yeah, next to a burning building?
I'm not a smart man.
I feel like with what they've told us, how many raiders there are and how they're taken down a lot of people, I think we need to be not necessarily like have an overabundance of caution, but definitely be level-headed and smart about this and not get into any unnecessary fights. So I feel like if we like maybe hide back here, or like we can maybe go around the backside and see what's going on before we move on, that would be the best course of action.
Is this a chicken coop?
Yes, it is.
Maybe the kids can play hide and seek in the chicken coop, and we can hide behind that building. You just convince them if you hide really well, you'll get a treat later.
The treat is you don't die in a fire.
Yeah,
you don't
we
die.
don't know that. In
In
case
case they needed
Okay.
any
any
motivation.
motivation.
So we're gonna try to completely attempt to avoid any encounter with this, whoever might be around the corner completely.
I think we
If these
should,
children
maybe
die,
figure
they
out
can't
what it
grow
is.
into great warriors.
You want to see what it is? Okay.
Possibly, but I think
so
our first course of action.
okay. So if you want to do that, what you could do is you could send everybody off that direction, and Yandala, since your stealth is high, if you'd like this, kind of like stick in the shadows of the wall here on the corner, and watch and see what's happened, see what comes around the corner, and then report to everybody. That would be a cool course of action if you want to do that.
That's
Yeah.
kind of what I was thinking.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, you're a rogue,
everyone
so
else-
you are stealthy now. You can do shit like that.
Okay.
All
That's
right,
what I
we
was
got a
thinking,
plan?
was that I can be sneaky.
All right, and I can trot over to the gate and hop over it.
Yeah, it's like 3 feet, like 2 feet high. It's a chicken fence.
I tell the kids, watch how high I can jump.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Linan and Kuth, go ahead and they follow, like they run and dash and kind of usher the kids around the corner here. As you come around the corner, you startle a group of townsfolk, a couple adults, a couple more children who are crouched in the shadows between two buildings. They're startled, and they kind of like go backwards, and one of the men that's in the front brandishes a broken piece of wood in front of him, shaking, like quaking like a fucking tree.
Okay, I can put my hands up to show them that we're not going to hurt them, and I want to say, gesture to them be quiet, and like I can point around the corner so that they know that something's coming from that direction.
Yeah, Linan sees them, and she nods wide-eyed and makes a quiet motion as well. And they look at her, and clearly they know her, and everyone just hushes and hunkers down in the yard between buildings here. Yandala, you wanted to stay over here and watch down the alley and see what you're going to see. Can you give me a stealth check, please?
I would like to.
Perfect, great. All right.
I didn't do it yet.
Oh, I thought you did. Oh,
No,
that's
that was from my
before.
last one.
Got it. Okay, give me a stealth check, please. Perfect. Yeah. It's not a few moments more that you see a group of rough-looking humans and half elves and dwarves and a kobold come tromping around the corner. The kobold's spitting nothing but piss and vinegar, and one of the humans kicks him in the ribs and sends him sprawling, and they're kind of just trading curses with each other. And they just tromp along off to the east and out of sight.
Thank goodness.
Take a
Take a
deep
deep
breath.
breath.
I'm tired. Do I hear anything else or see anyone else coming?
Yeah, you wait a couple of moments and wait for the sounds of their passing to fade, and you don't hear or see anything else coming from any direction nearby, no.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go back over to the group and tell them what I saw and where they went,
Okay.
and let them know that, and ask if they're headed the direction of the keep, if that's where we're going as well.
Yeah,
The
the man with
will know that.
the man with the wood that had the not the boner, but this guy's got the boner. The man that had the piece of wood, though, he steps forward and he says, "Yeah, the keep is that way. Is that where you guys are headed? Could we come with you?"
Yes,
can I carry one of your children to make it faster?
Give me the babies. Give me the babies.
Then
Then sit on my shoulders.
Let him
Then
sit
sit
on
on
my
my
shoulders.
shoulders.
He can
Cover his eyes if he wants.
I approve.
So how many people are there now?
Quite a few. Let me see here. Just a moment
We had
here.
5, and now we've
Yeah.
got, what? 4 more?
So anybody who's carrying a child has disadvantage on attack rolls while they're carrying the child and cannot use a two-handed weapon. So if you want to fight, drop the kid and then fucking get busy.
Throw the child as a, makeshift
As a projectile
weapon.
weapon?
And then
Why did-
draw your weapon.
I was keeping that to myself.
All right, Karlak.
Especially if you
If
throw
you
it through the burning building,
it would be a fireball. Just like
Hell yeah.
I look
Alright,
at Rain.
so,
Michael Bay.
Are you sure your spindly arms can carry that much weight?
You
You
Wolverine.
want to help or do you want to fight?
You sure can carry that kid, bub.
Well, you want
Alright.
to
Little nerd.
and sword at the same time.
Yeah, anybody can carry a kid. That's awesome.
Anybody can carry a kid, but I can carry 3.
But okay, cool. So yeah, you've got Kuth and Linan, who you've already met, and these other townsfolk here. The commoner who had the wooden thing and talked to you. His name is Terrence. The other ones are too scared to bother speaking or introducing themselves. It seems like this is a family and one of their neighbors. All right, you guys are ready to continue to the next place you want to go to. Kuth says that I don't remember the family name that I gave you before, but the old Rainsboro farm is just down the next crossing on the other side of this burning building. They said past that farm is where you guys should probably try to head east towards the keep.
All
All right, that's what I did.
I think we should, again, stay as quiet and as, as possible, just based on what we've seen.
Yep. Okay.
Especially with all the kids.
All right, everyone, give me stealth checks again, please. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right, great. Yeah, so you guys move out into the street here, and directly ahead of you to the south, you see the farm, and Booth points to the buildings between there and says that the fence there is broken, and you should easily be able to get everyone through. You guys want to do that, or you want to stay on the road?
I want to,
get over that. Let's get the kids over first,
Okay.
and then the townsfolk.
Okay. Yeah, it's it's a tight squeeze for Sunscale and Tarragon being a larger physical. But you guys managed to get everybody squeezed through and into the yard of the Rainsboro farm here.
I was just gonna make the hole bigger if I had to.
Just
walks directly into it.
Cool. Yeah, you none of you here or see any sort of action or attention there. You do, though, from this building, you hear like a whisper, like a psst. You look over and you see inside of the building are a couple townsfolk, or a trio of them, that are crouching behind the windowsill there and waving to you. And they see that you have a bunch of people with you, so they clearly know that you're not raiders. They kind of look around and make a motion like, "Is it safe? Can we come?"
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
here to have more.
Let's
If
if
you
we
can
can
wave
wave
them
them in.
Caravan of
As
people.
many people as we can.
Okay, yeah. Linan calls to them and says, "Davin, come on, let's go." They hop the fence and they join your little rapidly growing group.
Haha, I always knew I would lead an army.
So from here, we're going this way?
Yeah, Kuth says that we should hop this fence by the well, and head east from there, and that'll take us a straight shot to the keep. Just we got to be careful and keep an eye out.
Okay. All right. Maybe we should go first to see if there's anybody in the road first.
Yeah, because this, yeah, full safe.
Sounds like a Yandala job.
That does.
Okay, cool. You want to go ahead and scout ahead a little bit?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and move to wherever you want to move.
All right, so we're thinking going like hopping this way over to here,
East.
and then like checking it out.
Yeah, you're kind of going that direction. It's looking like
Okay.
that's what Coot says anyway.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I can go. Oh, I need to hold Q.
No, don't worry about that. No, it's free move right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're not in combat. We're not tracking move speed or anything like that.
With a high of 64 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 52 degrees.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
And I don't. Do I see anything else?
So
Besides what I can see on the screen.
yeah. So what you can see on the screen here, I'll explain to you a little bit. Down south of to the east, you see the road, continuing around the bend there. Down south through the farm, you see a water mill on a stream bed that seems like the stream runs through town, along with a line of trees along the stream bed. You do notice that along the stream bed is very heavy brush and like tall rushes and grass. Could potentially be really easy to work your way through that stealthily, but it probably wouldn't be as direct of a path to the keep.
Okay. And then up ahead, up this way, do I notice anything else like over here?
I mean, what you can see.
Right.
Yeah, there's stuff there. Yeah, you do notice that there's like none of the buildings in this area down here are burning. It doesn't seem like destroying the town was like a priority, because otherwise all these fucking houses would be on fire.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go back up here, and I want to ask a couple questions before we move on.
All right, do it.
Oh, wrong button. Sorry. And there we go. So I want to ask the town folk, like, why do they think the raiders are here? Do they have any idea? Because, like, obviously, destroying the town wasn't the objective. Like, is there something here? Is there something, like, special? What's going on?
None of them know anything. They're simple, common folk. They're farmers. They're townsmen, townswomen. All they know is that the raiders showed up and started setting fire to shit and looting houses and,
And then I want to ask them about the stream bed.
Yeah.
If they think that would be a safer way to get them to the keep, or should we keep going on the way? They know this place better than I do.
Linan thinks for a second and says, well, yeah, the stream does run very close to the keep. And one of the kids pipes up and says, yeah, the grass is super tall. We play hide and seek down there all the time. We could totally sneak through there and nobody would ever see us.
I'm sure you'd be so good at it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Excellent.
I can do that with you.
All right. Well, what are we thinking?
Over the garden wall and into the bulrush.
As long as we get there.
Will it hide sun scale?
Probably not.
You have to crouch down low behind a rock.
A very big rock.
Okay. Well.
If they see me, I'll just kill them.
Bend
That
the knees,
sounds
not
like
the
a
back.
fierce solution.
What'd you say, Johnny?
Bend the knees, not the back, good boy.
I like Tarragon. All right, let's do it. Okay, so is that your plan? You're gonna head down and try to move along the stream bed.
I think that's the safest
Okay.
way to get there.
It is a
without
more
trying-
yeah. Lenan says that it is a more roundabout route. It'll take you longer to get there, but it's you could definitely hide better. It should be safer for you.
We also have how many freaking people following us right now that I feel like roundabout might be a little bit, if it's safer, it would be a better choice.
That is true, yeah.
There's a lot
Sorry,
of
but
people with us.
you said roundabout, and all I thought was us walking into a bunch of the bad people, and the song roundabout, played the to be continued.
To be continued.
Yep.
That'll happen when the dragon shows back up.
Wait, what?
Well, it is called Tyrany of Dragons, so I'm assuming that dragon's coming back.
Hang on, dragons, plural. Wait.
Ooh. Alright. Let's,
I thought that story was about me.
Why am I having... Okay, nope, never mind.
What's the matter?
I was just, Jurassic Park in my head was like, don't go in the long grass. That's not here. These are velociraptors.
Yeah, there's no velociraptors in the grass.
I let a disappointed sigh.
Sunscout can take care of them.
Okay, so what's the move, guys?
Like I said, over the yard wall into the bull rush.
All right, let's do it. Can I get? We'll go ahead and we'll get everyone down into the rushes around here, okay? And everyone can go ahead and make me another stealth check with advantage because the grass is really high and gives you better hiding abilities. 20 for Ian.
It's all or nothing for me, it seems.
14 for Yandala. 11 for Erica, or Rain, and 13 for Tarragon. Beautiful. All right, yeah, you guys are all, you just slowly and carefully move through the rushes and the tall grass along the stream bank, following the meandering trail. Okay, and yeah, you keep on moving. It's you're not encountering anything, which is really, really great. And then you see, as you approach the bridge, you see the high stone walls of the keep just ahead. You should be able to all see that by now.
To which direction?
To the east.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Right here.
Where's the front door?
I just had to zoom out a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you guys sight that, Linan says, "There it is," and she kind of breaks off. You guys are not in the burning building, trust me. Here, just move there. And she kind of breaks off ahead and runs to the front to see what's going on out there.
Should we stop her just in case?
No, she's already gone.
She already ran.
Yeah, she ran off up there.
I'm going to take a couple steps up here and stash my kids under the bridge. Stay put.
The troll eats them.
Yeah, I was going to say, damn it.
Not my problem anymore. But I do actually want to put the kids under there.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, they're under there. Alright, do you
I
guys want to
can't-
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I can afford to keep an eye on them back here because I have long range, so I want to make sure.
Yep. And if you guys want to move to try to get a better view of what the hell you're looking at, and
Yeah, I'm gonna just sneak on around this way.
I mean, after stashing the kids, I'll go up with them too.
okay.
A little sneaky sneak. I'm still hidden if I'm here, correct?
Maybe. Depends on who's looking.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I'm gonna stay with the
I'm
massive.
gonna go right here, and do I see or notice anything about the keep, the walls, anything like that? What can I see?
You see that the tops of the walls are manned. There's men up there with crossbows and spears. Yeah, you from your vantage point, you cannot see the front gate yet. But Leanne steps forward and she points to the northeast and says, "There's the gate. We should make a break for it."
Gates right here.
About there is where she points. Yeah.
Okay. I want to ask her if she like, are these? Does she recognize the people on top of the keep? Are they?
100%. Yeah. These are constables and guards of the Keep of Green Rest.
Okay. So they're like actual. They're not like the raider people. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I want to run across this just yet. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I'm
wish
in
it
the
says-
bridge and I can't hear this conversation.
Yeah, I'm waiting for your signal.
Which says we should make a break for
Um,
it. I am about to step out unless someone does something first.
And I'm gonna say, hey, hold on. What's over here? Did you know what's over here yet? Alright, I'm gonna go back and tell them that, it's like, you know, what is her name? Linan?
Yeah, Linan.
Linan. She recognizes the people on top of the keep. It hasn't been, like, breached, but there's a big open space to get to the door, to get to the gate. So I'm gonna relay that information.
Yeah, there's like a stretch of open
Right.
ground to the gate. Yeah.
There's a stretch of open ground to get to the door.
Hey, Tyrrany, wanna grab a kid's skedaddle?
I feel like... Now. Can I, go, like, sneak around this side of the building here to see what's going on?
Yeah, go for it.
Like, stealth and go be sneaky?
Yeah, I mean you're already stealth.
Okay.
You already made a stealth check, so.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I just
the
didn't
way
know if that was-
the way stealth works is that when you make a check, that's your check until you get spotted or you come out of it. Whether or not it's successful, you don't know. As far as you know, you're hidden.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So yeah, up here you see what looks like to be kind of a larger intersection here, yeah, there's some like wooden barricades that have been built to sort of protect the entrance to the keep. The main road there runs to it.
Do I see any people or anything else like that?
Nothing outside, no. Hey, everybody that's down here behind these houses here, Sunscale, everybody else, out of the trees and the bushes to the east, you hear ruckus and rustling and arguing and fighting, and an absolutely massive group of assorted raiders and kobolds and like four-legged lizards that look like dogs come out of the bushes. And one of them glances over to the left and notices all of you and lets out a whistle. And they all turn and begin to charge to the west.
Yes, there's just enough of them.
Alright, let me tell the people to run to the west.
Yeah.
To the west or to the gate?
And they run to the gate and... I mean, I know I don't know this. Never mind. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can make it to the gate. We can try to run them to the gate. How fast can you go, Sunscale?
How fast do you need me to go?
He's gonna go kill those people.
In all honesty, I could dash straight to the gate from where I'm at.
Yeah, every adults can move 30 feet or they can dash 60. And you can carry kids. And I mean, commoner, the townsfolk can carry kids too. So if you just pick up all the kids and bolt, you probably can make it to the gate, which is closed, but you know, you could probably get to the gate before these raiders are even able to get to there.
If I were to dash at the gate, would I be able to bash it once I got there with my momentum?
I guess you have to see. It's an iron portcullis.
Cool.
I think we need to make a break for it, honestly.
All right then.
Tell them to run and we'll bring up the rear, just in case.
Okay. Yeah, you mean you don't gotta tell them twice. They all gather up and make a break for it. Picking up the adults pick up kids and throw them over their shoulders here, and Linan leads the way, and they all break into the open.
Okay. What I would like to do is, if allowed, I would like to dash at the gate and use my rage while I'm doing it to build up as much strength as possible.
Okay. So as you begin to dash, like I'll stop you there here. As you begin to dash, like the hail and cry comes up from inside the keep. They've seen you. They've seen the raiders. The men up on top of the walls begin firing crossbow bolts down into the massive raiders, and the portcullis jerks and groans and begins to rise. and a haggard older guard with a long bushy gray beard steps out and waves you like, come on. Yandala, you see the gate open and that happen. You also hear the hail and cry, but you don't know what the hell's going on.
Okay, I let out a breath and don't get too angry just yet.
I'm gonna move here as I hear that cry and notice, like, oh shit.
Yeah, Yandala, come on.
Yeah, let's go. All right. So they've all dashed to the gate, correct?
Yeah, this is that happened as you guys are dashing. So I'm not rolling initiative or anything right now, so you can just tell me what you're doing.
Okay. So I'm gonna run to the gate as well, along with all of the rest of the group.
Are all of you just going to break headlong and sprint through the gate?
Yeah, I want to sprint, but like I want to make sure that they're ahead of me.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, you all break and just run headlong for the gate. This massive raiders rounds the corner and are hot on your heels, and the last of you are able to get through, and the portcullis slams shut just as the group makes it to the gate, and actually impales one of the kobolds under the portcullis.
Yes.
It goes like,
Oh.
idiot, little piece of shit.
Rough way to go.
And everybody's inside, and then the wooden gates slam shut and they bar them. And you guys are all safe inside the walls of the Keep of Green Rest, and can all breathe a sigh of relief.
Oh, thank goodness we outmatched that mass of moss-trooping marauders.
Yes. You know, hey, Tarragon, I'm gonna give you an inspiration point because you've been fucking killing it with that. This is fantastic. This is like
a lot more where that came from.
this is like the perfect fucking eloquence bard. Like, yeah. So yeah, you got an inspiration point to spend at some point. Fuck yeah. Okay, cool. All right, you guys are inside the keep here. And let's see here. Well, all of you have managed to fight your way through the city here, and you've managed to rescue a sizable group of people. You've rescued over a dozen people and helped them get to the keep. Kuth and Linan thank you profusely before guards and attendants and stuff rush forward to help them tend their wounds and get them somewhere to stay.
Remember, the name's Sunscale.
Kuth says, "I won't forget it," and limps off. For the sake of, memory usage and whatnot, I have not put tokens in here, but there's probably close to like 100 townsfolk here in the keep, milling about in the stables or whatever. There's guards on the wall, guards patrolling on the inside of the keep. It's almost like most of the town's population have made it inside the keep here. The tower over here that you see, it is tall. You can't see that on a 2D map, but yeah, it's a tall tower with a large heavy wooden door right here. And a guard comes over to you guys and asks you that thanks you for bringing the townsfolk in, and asks who you are, what the hell you're doing here. Why would you come into town?
Glory!
Well,
And that's it, and then I sit down.
What did you say? You just make a growling sound?
I went, glory!
Oh, glory. Is that
Glory.
when you hit that peak on your microphone, it just gets warbled the hell out of
Great.
Sorry.
It's like he's actually speaking Draconic, I know it!
And then I just sit down with a thump.
And start sharpening your axe.
Pretty much.
Cool. All right. You guys gonna tell him anything about who you are, what you're doing here?
We were on our way when we saw a dragon, and we wanted to know what that was about. I'm also very...
Just curiosity.
Why are these people doing this? I don't understand why you light houses on fire with people in them. Obviously.
Glory.
What is going on?
You should speak to Governor Nighthill. He's out of breath, you know. It seems like this has been a really, really weary night, and everyone here is haggard. There's lots of people that are wounded. There's, you know, crying children and, you know, weeping adults. You know, it's been a really bad night for everybody here. But he says you should meet the governor, and says follow me.
Fantastic, thank you.
And he heads inside of the keep. Leaves the door open behind him.
Okay, cool.
All right. You guys all moving in?
Yeah.
Hmm?
All right. Close the door behind you. All right. Everybody that just walked through the threshold of that keep door has reached level 2.
Yay!
Hey.
Congratulations, you guys have all reached level 2. So you guys can go ahead and do your level up process now.
Yeah.
I'm here to guide and help because leveling up is complicated sometimes. Okay. So things to know for level 2, Barbarian, you're going to get Reckless Attack and Danger Sense as new class features.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Bard, you are going to learn Jack of all trades and Song of Rest.
Woo!
Hey, he got the 8. He got the 8 HP.
Plus
Everybody
a
out.
1 for the con. I have doubled my health.
Yeah, so Johnny, Tarragon is going to get Jack of all trades, and you're also going to learn Song of Rest. Jack of all trades is you add half your proficiency bonus rounded down to any ability check you made that does not already include your proficiency bonus. So you're a little good at every skill now.
All right.
Okay, and also Song of Rest, you get to add dice when people do short rests for healing. Yandala, level 2, you get something called Cunning Action. Yeah, go ahead and make sure you roll your hit dice and get your HP and everything too. Do you need help with that?
I don't know how to do any of this.
Okay, open up your character sheet.
Okay, I've got it open.
Okay, and underneath where it says hit point maximum, you'll see hit dice 1d8.
Yes.
That's going to be 2, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to click the hit dice.
I just click this button here.
Yep. Yep. So that's a 6, so it's a d8 plus 2. So you rolled a 4 plus 2, so you gain an additional 6 HP. So you're at a 16 hit point maximum now.
Okay.
You're also level 2, so we will upgrade that, which should update anything else that needs to be updated on your sheet. And that's basically it. You're going to get a new ability called Cunning Action.
Okay.
Your quick thinking and agility allow you to move and act quickly. You can take a bonus action on each of your turns in combat. This action can be used only to dash, disengage, or hide. So you are able to move much more quickly. You can dash during combat and still attack. Or you can disengage and not, get hit, so on and so forth.
Cool.
I will add that
Okay.
onto your sheet here. Okay, and oh, fuck you. Okay.
What?
No, not you. It's the.
Okay. What did I do?
I just broke up the recording, so I'm now recording part 2.
Did I?
I just broke up the recording, so now I'm recording another part to it.
Okay.
I read for a danger sense. To gain this benefit, you can't be blinded, deafened, or incapacitated, and I read decapitated. I was like, well, of course.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
You're telling me that a pinball wizard cannot use that? It's so unfair.
Bullshit. I call. I'm adding the thing to your here. And then Erica, Rain is going to get a pretty significant amount of benefits for hitting level 2 as a wizard.
Yay.
You are going to get to choose your subclass, your archetype.
Alright, I'm
Order of Scribes.
Order of Scribes. Beautiful. Perfect choice for Rain. It lines up perfectly. So you're going to get that arcane tradition here. And have that actually in the book right in front of me. Order of Scribes. So you're going to get a couple of things. You get your Wizardly Quill and the Awakened Spellbook. Both of those are quite extensive of what they do, so I'm going to just put them on your sheet for you to peruse at your leisure. You are also going to get some other good benefits. I believe that you get an additional first level spell slot.
Yay!
I think you're using the Charactermancer. Perfect. That'll take care of everything for you then. Wonderful. No need for me to do anything. You just follow the instructions there, and it'll all work out.
Excellent.
Cool. And you're also it's going to prompt you, but you're going to learn 2 additional spells because you're a wizard. You get more spells every level.
Ooh, I
can find the familiar again.
Yay. Your preparation of spells is going to increase as well, but you can't do that until you do a long rest. So, yeah, you'll be able to prepare 5 spells instead of 4, but that doesn't matter until you long rest. So,
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
yeah. Erica, you also rolled max die. Holy crap.
Yep.
you guys got good rolls, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you guys handled that entire situation getting up to here really well. Like that went surprisingly well. It's really nice to have a stealthy character.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Yeah, you guys made smart choices. Took a roundabout way.
Got to split a kobold in half, which is always a good day.
Always a good day when you split kobolds in half.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Is that-
I was confusing.
Splitting a kobold in half is actually slang for having sex in Faerun. So.
Yeah, they
I
don't-
didn't-
I knew it.
It's called bifurcate the bold.
Fucking thesaurus. Walking thesaurus.
Sadly, that one actually it was spun from my own brow. Dewy and sweet. You're welcome.
The time that it took you guys to get here to the keep, we'll say about an hour. It took you guys about an hour of slowly moving and stealthily listening and waiting and watching for opportunities and whatnot. It took about an hour from when you got into town to get to the keep. So it's about 9 p.m.-ish or so right now.
When I leveled up, it restored my hit points to maximum. Is it supposed to do that, or am I actually at 23?
I don't know.
I mean, it's 1 HP, but I wanted to be following the
I
rules.
don't think it does that. It's not fucking WoW. No, it's not current hit points. So yeah, if you took a damage, that needs to be edited back down, please.
There we go.
Cool. Thank you. All right. Everybody, are we ready to proceed, or do we need another minute?
Just a second, I'm choosing my,
It's up to Erica with her spells.
Gotta push to talk.
Oh no, I'm still looking, sorry. I'll take this one and...
Push to talk.
Push to talk, baby.
Oh,
Yeah, they probably still do.
I'm sorry,
I'm still doing my spells.
Okay, no worries.
I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
kind of wrapped up in it.
Yeah, no problem. I'm going to take a quick bio break. I'll be right back.
You know what? I will follow suit.
I'm gonna get a slice of pizza.
It's gonna be find familiar and... shit. I don't know. What do you think? Detect magic or another offensive spell?
I wouldn't do detect magic yet.
I think find familiar might be good.
Let me see.
Underwave's always good.
Identify.
Identify is good.
But we might not get magic stuff that soon.
Yes,
So.
Chromatic orb's always good. Thunder wave is always good. If I need to push people away.
What's Tasha's caustic brew?
It's very interesting, actually.
You get so nervous that you throw up, and that's what comes out. I also figured you would like collecting spells that have names in them.
What?
I think you would like collecting spells that have names in them.
Yeah, you know. There's Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Well, that's good too. Tasha seems like a bitch.
I'm back with
Ian
it.
just
Ian
said
just said Tasha seems like a bitch.
I
Who does?
think
Rain likes collecting spells with people's names on them.
Yeah, Tasha's kind of a bitch. I'm pretty sure she's like neutral evil or something.
I believe it.
She's also stupidly fucking powerful.
Hideous
Laughter's nasty.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a really good crowd control spell. Like it can lock somebody down. Like, they're fucked. The wizards are fun because they start off turbo weak. Like, I got 2 spells. But then by the end of it, they're ending kingdoms by themselves.
I'm having fun with this character.
Yeah, you guys are doing great. I think this is a really fun group.
Yeah,
I think I want to collect all the spells with people's names on it first.
Do it.
I'm sorry, collect the what?
I like spells that people have taken ownership of. So, like the big speed ones and
the
the
Tasha's.
Tasha's.
Tasha's hideous brew and shit like that. Yeah.
Melf.
It's almost
like an artist with their name on it.
I'm
I'm fascinated by them.
Alright,
we go.
Gormon's ghastly gallbladder rupture. Don't pick that one.
It's cast on self. Is everybody ready to go?
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, well, yeah, you walk in, and the guard steps to the side, and let's see here. There's a lot of info to pour through. Give me a moment. Okay, so, yeah, an elderly man with a long white beard who has a bloody bandage wrapped around his head and his arm in a sling steps forward and introduces himself as Governor Nighthill. He's the governor here of Greenrest. And he points to the stocky red-bearded dwarf to his right and says, "This is Escobert. He's the castellan here of the keep." Escobert grunts and nods a curt nod. And Nighthill turns to address the party and says, I'm told you helped some of my people reach safety. I thank you for your assistance, but I must ask, why are you here? Who are you? Why would you come to a town that's ablaze?"
Well, I assure you, our preliminary thoughts were that it was quite extinguished upon arrival. Sadly, that was not the case. We are, ironically, a merry band of misfit rowdies, only acquaintances ourselves, meeting as we ventured over here, all of us with our own personal endeavors. But we seem to be the only ones that did not turn tail upon seeing the immolation of your township. So, ever onward, I suppose.
I'm looking for a bandit. Found raiders. All the same to me.
Well, I
I saw fire and I just assumed people needed help because the natural state of buildings is not fire.
You are the opposite of who you once were in D&D.
Yandala, anything to add?
No, I'm just gonna be sort of quietly watching and listening.
Cool.
Give a curt nod.
Cool. Okay, well, Nighthill listens to Tarragon's elaborations, yeah, and kind of watches sort of bemusedly while Escobert looks visibly annoyed. And he goes on to explain the situation here in town. Earlier this evening, raiders attacked from the southeast. Massive battle raiders. They came in and they started trying to set fire to the town, killing people, looting houses and homes. They thought that they had things under control with their guard and their constabulary, but then a fucking dragon showed up, a blue dragon, and just began like breathing lightning down and setting buildings on fire and killing people in mass. It is attacked twice this evening. The second attack probably being the one that you guys witnessed on the way in.
So it might attack again? I say hopefully.
He's like, I hope not. Escobert just winces and shakes his head. But he tells you that Escobert pipes in and says, I did not believe they intended to attack. The keep here are only interested in loot from the town. The real danger is to the people who are unable to make it to safety. He bids you follow him up to the ramparts of the keep so you can survey the situation. Yes.
Go on up with him.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let me just
Yeah,
move
yeah,
here,
we're
and
going.
I will just move you guys for the sake of simplicity. There we go. Okay, so
Why do keep ceilings always so low?
up at the top of the keep, he points around. You see that now around the keep, there's the raiders have set up a cordon. I haven't put tokens out because it's a shit ton of fucking people, right? They set up a cordon. They're trying to around the keep to sort of keep anybody from getting in or getting out. They haven't completely surrounded the keep yet. It doesn't look like they're trying to organize for an attack, but there's a fucking shitload of raiders out there. Getting in and out of the keep is going to be very difficult. Escobert points off to the northwest and pulls out a spyglass and begins looking at it to a tavern that is over here, and all of you can see through the dust in the distance that there is a group of people here standing outside. One of which is standing in the middle, a woman wearing really distinct purple robes, holding with a sword lashed at her belt here, and while you guys are surveying the scene and looking around, you hear whooshing, and you see the blue shape of the dragon that you saw earlier come flying in from the north. But it doesn't. Everyone on the wall starts to panic and starts to man their stations. But the dragon instead flies down and lands in front of the woman, and it seems that they're speaking to each other.
What on earth?
Would I, by chance, be able to hear from this distance? I doubt it, but figured I'd ask.
Absolutely not. No, it's far. It's way too far for you to hear anything. You can see generally what's going on, but it's too far with the naked eye to be able to see any details, like to try to read their lips or anything like that.
So the dragonborn next to me is loud, but the giant dragon over there isn't. Great.
That just tells you my superiority.
Can we tell at this distance what he's wearing? Like, are there any identifiable features on her robes?
You can't see anything specific. They're detailed. They look like ceremonial almost, and they're like a deep shade of purple. Clearly, whoever this person is the leader of this group.
Question. Dragons speak what now?
Generally, they speak Draconic.
Draconic.
Mhm.
Okay. Who in our group speaks Draconic?
Me.
Amy.
Okay. Do you want to, like, maybe take that spyglass from that man and see if you can maybe read their lips using that?
I don't think they have.
I could take the spyglass, look through it, and go, it doesn't work. I can't hear them, even with this.
Alright, can you hand it to me, Senscale?
Yeah, like,
Hand it to
watch
me.
them and
I
see.
got it.
You need to
You need to look menacing.
You can't do
You
that
can't do that with
the
the spyglasses in your hand. It just looks too smart.
And I'm sorry, Rain, can they read their lips from here, Mr.
I
DM?
mean, do they know how to read lips?
I don't know. Do you?
I'm pretty sure that's a feat.
Yeah,
might
it's
be
a-
feat,
it's-
that's
it's-
right.
it's a feat.
That is a feat.
It's a feat called observant.
Okay.
That
Where do I look for feats?
on
If you don't have it, then if you don't know you have it, you probably don't.
I don't have it.
I haven't.
You-
I
Remember,
You do have
at
it.
certain levels, you can either
Do you have
pick
it?
to up your
You do
ability
have it.
score, or you can pick a feat.
Oh no, I have it. I do.
All right.
All right. Give me that spyglass, please.
Okay, cool.
Escobar kind
Oh,
of looks
I can
at you
read
like,
their lips.
bitch, but hands it over anyway.
No, like hand it over now, please. I can read their lips. Like, time is a wasting. Let's go, please.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you look and you're looking at the spyglass and you catch their conversation. The woman, whoever she is speaking common, and the dragon is you can't read his fucking lips because it's a dragon. But whoever's the woman speaking to him clearly understands what he's saying, and the dragon clearly understands her. And you catch him in the middle of the conversation, and she says, "Don't care if you're uncomfortable with it. You were commanded to be here, and you will help us with this attack." She waits her response, and then replies, "Yes, I understand." Like, there's kind of a back and forth, but you only catch her side because you can't read the dragon's lips. She's pissed off. The dragon is not being cooperative, apparently. Doesn't really seem like he wants to be here in the first place. But the woman is, like, sort of exerting some sort of authority over him. Like, no, you're required to be here. You know, you were told what's expected, and you know, there'll be consequences otherwise. The dragon snorts out blue sparks of lightning, which sort of startles all of the guards around them. They take a step back in fear, but not the woman. And then the dragon takes wing again, and intentionally sort of blasts the group with dust and rocks as he takes off.
Okay.
The woman turns and seems like she calls to somebody inside, and then heads back inside, as well as all of the guards.
Okay. Oh, then. I'm gonna relay everything that I heard to everyone.
So the
So the
dragon seems
unwilling?
Apparently, yeah. Being quite uncooperative, as it were.
Mr. DM, would I be aware that, you know, of the personalities of dragons, so to speak? I would hate to impart my meta knowledge onto my character.
Give me a nature check. Like, you're trying to see, like, kind of the temperaments of different particular types of dragons.
Yep.
Yeah, sure. Give me a nature check. Okay, what'd you get here? A 13.
I can help if you want.
Okay, give me a second to take a look at something. No, that's not going to be enough to be able to recall any details about personalities of blue dragons, unfortunately.
Yep.
No more than you know that, that's a chromatic dragon, so they're evil. You do recall that blue dragons are one of the more bestial styles, and they, just like any other chromatic dragons, they revel in destruction, and crave treasure. But nothing specific about this chromatic variety.
It wasn't gold, so it's a wimp.
Well, it
Sounds
sounds
like he doesn't want to be under her thumb. Like,
I think we gotta do something about that. He's not doing any of this willingly.
But that,
And he's a dragon. If he didn't want to do something, he wouldn't.
that raises more inquiries to the compatibility of the two.
Like, why is this woman holding any sort of dominion over this dragon?
Exactly. And also, a creature that revels in decimation such as this is adverse to doing such.
Maybe it's not a dragon. What if it's a really big winged lizard?
The slow head turn to...
Or a bird.
or a bird.
Be a bird,
Be a
I
bird,
guess.
yeah.
It could be a bird.
I'm going
I'm
to
gonna
encourage him.
It's hilarious.
Featherless bird, yes. Really featherless bird.
I suspect a chantage of sorts.
Featherless
quadruped,
if you
if you will.
So, moving along. Nighthill turns to you and says, like, so do you see what our situation is? We are in dire need of assistance, and clearly you can handle yourselves. I have some ideas of how we can protect our town and put a stop to this. I believe that a small, skilled group such as yourselves has a better chance of moving stealthily through the town and returning to the keep unseen. And he beseeches you for help, helping them get through this, getting through this dark night.
Hell yeah.
Love to help.
Does your town have a paper? Criers, perchance?
Maybe, like down, yeah. I mean, we do have a town crier, but we haven't seen it.
Then if I help, I want my name on every crier's lips.
Interrupts to be like, no.
Nighthill turns to Tarragon and says, "What say you?"
There's just something that doesn't quite add up. If you could, how does... Just, you see, like he stuttered, trying to find said words.
Sure.
Highwayman, kobold, a drake. Seems to be quite the tragic trifecta. Now, why in all of the realms would they be here and now, all three, at this town? Any idea?
Nighthill's at a loss. He's racked his mind the entire evening about anything that would bring them here specifically. He does know that other settlements and villages in the Greenfields area have been raided recently as well. Not a lot of details to come out about them, but he does know that there's been, sightings of a dragon in the area, which he's, they brushed off as, fucking idiot villagers being idiot villagers. But clearly there is some merit to the claims. He doesn't know why they would have chosen this town. It doesn't seem like it's an isolated incident either. It's they got drawn next.
And the next question is, do I believe him?
Yeah, make an insight check. Go ahead and see if you can pick anything up from him.
Well, I guess, jack of all trades, we'll bump that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, as far as you can tell, like he's being forthright. He's making eye contact. He's not acting sketchy or weird. He's not sweating more than he already would be. Yeah, he seems generally confused and lost as to why any of this is happening.
Fair enough.
Do they
Do they seem to be taking any food? Are they hungry? Like, what reason would they have to do something like this? Doesn't make any sense.
Well, Escobert steps forward and says, "Loot! I've been watching them from the walls all night, and all I see them doing is taking everything that they can find that's not nailed down. Every bit and bob, every piece of gold and silver and pewter they can find. They seem to be bringing it all to that. They seem to be bringing it all to the prancing stallion tavern that we just looked at to the north. Greedy bastards."
Sounds like the spoils of conquest to me.
To me, it sounds like a double-edged sword of opportunity for us.
Wait, you're not going to sell me, are you?
no, my Gasconic dragon friend. I have a different idea. First, tell me, sir, what was your plan for us?
Talking to Nighthill?
Yes.
Okay. Well, he says, okay. Hey, he takes that to mean that you're willing to help. And he says, the Keep of Greenrest is old, and it has its share of secrets. There's a tunnel under a trapdoor in the armory that leads out to the stream bed to the south. It's not been used in over a century, and I need to see if it's still usable. Time is a bastard, and I worry about cave-ins or other problems. He winces in pain. If we could secure this tunnel, it could be instrumental in our efforts to defend the town. Could you look into it for us and do what you can to make it usable? Escobert and I will decide our next course of action when you return. Escobert steps forward and takes a large iron key off of the key ring in his belt and hands it to you. He explains the key unlocks both the trapdoor in the armory and the iron grate at the end of the tunnel. The exit's designed to look like a sewer outlet, so no one has ever fucked with it.
All right. And yep, I'll just like ask for the nearest road, or which way. Because you said that's outside of the keep, correct? We have to sneak out to it.
No, it's there's a trapdoor in the armory of the keep that leads to the tunnel. The tunnel leads out of the keep. It's a secret tunnel.
Okay.
Is it the stream to the south?
Yeah, it leads to the stream bed to the south of the keep.
Pretty much where we were, maybe. Like probably near that bridge, if I had to assume. But we'll have to obviously go out there and see for ourselves. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I got nothing else to do right now.
Why do we have to sneak around like insects? We know where the enemy is. They're right over there. I just point at the keep, or at the tavern.
But if we get a jump on them, more of them will be able to be killed by your great mighty axe.
Escobert looks, cranes his neck to look up at the towering dragonborn and says, "Stop being stupid. Even you can't take care of all of them."
As I look down at him, I could sit on you.
Escobert teleports away. No, he kind of sighs, and they head back down, and you guys can follow them back to their sort of situation room that they've made. Yeah, are you guys going to follow up on this lead there?
I think that's the best course of action. But
Nighthill promises to answer any questions you have about, like, you know, why you're, like, whatever personal business you have here in town, once they've made it through the night alive.
On our way down, though, I'm going to just make mention that what I was saying about a double-edged opportunity, if they're stockpiling all of their spoils in one building, you could screw them over by setting that building on fire. And therefore all of their spoils, because I'm just telling my fellow characters, Rain and Sunset, as it could be a distraction against them. It could be vindictive. Either way, pull some manpower away to try to put out the fires. If we try to ignite it in any way, it just seems like a possibility that came to my mind as we're making our way down through the sewer grating.
Well, you haven't left for the sewer grating yet, so.
I'm just trying to see if I can change the color of anything. Maybe we can make it look like the dragon did it, because it did have blue flames.
It was lightning.
I don't know.
Yeah. It was like a lightning bolt that But yeah.
I'm following along with the group because I liked what Rain said about more people for my axe.
Right. Well, there you go. You guys are in the armory. And there's the trapdoor.
Can I look around the armory on the floor and see if there's like anything interesting that nobody is using, so I can take it with me?
I also wanted to look at their weapons.
Passive perception check. So you're all 11, and Aaron is 18, right? Yeah, it's all common shit. Spears, swords, leather armor, shields. It says there's nothing special here. There's nothing that you guys don't already have.
I look at their iron and scoff.
Can I tell if the trapdoor has been messed with at all?
At a glance, it does not look like it's been opened in a very long time. The hinges are kind of rusted shut.
Okay.
There's a large iron padlock locking it up.
I think we gotta go.
Yeah, I think so.
Going in?
Onwards.
Okay. So yeah, you put the key into the lock, and it takes a little bit of effort to jimmy it and turn it because it's sort of like rusty and everything. But it does eventually click and come undone, and takes a little bit of work to get the door open because it's rusted shut. It's clear that it has not been used in a very long time. Nobody's come in or out of this thing for probably 100 years at this point. Okay, why the fuck? Okay, why did it do that? That's weird. Yeah, and as you open it, and there is a ladder leading down into the darkness of the tunnel beneath.
All right, I start climbing down. Sunscale's voice is messing up my real voice.
Getting all coarse. Alright, yeah. The tunnel is pitch black. The light from the trap door spills down and kind of illuminates the area directly below you. There's some rubble, loose rocks and dust. It's choked with webs, like cobwebs and whatnot, but it seems mostly clear from so far as what you can see. Up ahead, everybody that has dark vision can see up ahead that the tunnel curves to the east. Anybody that does not have dark vision, though, it's like you can't see shit unless you have some sort of light source.
Follow me, everyone! And I run into a wall.
I'd like to light a torch then, please.
Oh, we lost Johnny.
Can I see if there are any interesting rocks on the ground? I want to keep one.
Yeah, there's a really super smooth pebble on the ground. It's like really symmetrical.
Okay, I want to grab it and put it in my pocket.
Great. It's cursed.
Of course it is.
I run
it over in my hands a little bit first so I know what it is.
Johnny dropped from the game too, so I think he lost his internet entirely.
You'll probably focus on a messenger of some sort in a moment then.
Yeah.
I'd hold a torch, but that means less hands for my axe.
He said he'll be back. His computer started freezing up. He'll be back soon.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
I should have taken like a light.
Well, Yandala just lit a torch.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, everyone.
What?
Oh, I lost all the video for everybody in Discord, so
Oh.
no idea what's happening. I'm just gonna refresh real.
Good news is I have no problems at the moment.
This is a
Powerful tunnel.
And there we go. Yay.
Erica's gone though. They just disappeared. Oh, they're back.
Ha!
Oh no. Stupid.
Wow, it feels
It
like we're moving fast too. This is great.
Oh, it does.
We've already saved a couple dozen people. And
We're
we're
already under the city.
Done so many things.
And for a simple spice merchant, you sure know how to cleave a kobold's face in half.
You have to learn how to defend yourself when, you're carrying lots of merchandise.
That makes sense.
Fucking idiot.
I guess I
I
can just give her a
sidelong
glance,
glance,
but
like,
I'm good.
I'm not gonna try.
Porcelain scale.
He's doing his best, okay?
He's doing his best.
Aww.
He's trying so hard.
I'm trying to encourage.
Oh, that was funny. Here, let me see the spyglass. Nope, I still can't hear him.
No, I
Puts
still
it up
can't
to his
hear
ear.
them.
Puts the lens up to his ear.
For hope that I didn't actually fuck something up with my shoulder.
Mostly because
Oh,
he
yeah,
kept hearing
it's
me
getting worse.
make it tired.
Yeah, getting a little bit worse. Yay!
Yay!
Heyo.
Hey!
All the dictionary tabs you have open crash your computer?
The thesaurus is open.
Got the.
Oh, he's on his laptop right now. His PC's restarting. Said proceed.
Proceed.
He's not in the game though.
He says on mobile he's in the game, but I don't see him on here.
Johnny, you can see like what the screen and whatnot. You can see what's going on because it doesn't show you logged in on the game. No, we're not moving anybody. We're just waiting on you. We are in an environment though where we're going to have to start moving and doing stuff though, so we can wait on you for a few minutes. It's fine. No worries.
Yeah. Not a problem.
I've also really liked the music so far. Popping on into it.
Thank you. That's bizarre. That's okay, no problem. Yeah, we'll take a couple of minutes to wait and let your PC do its thing and. What are you guys thinking so far? You liking it?
Oh yeah, I love the fighting kobolds at level 1 is just such a good it's a trope but a good one.
So classic, you know.
If only if it was rats in the basement, that'd be like the only thing more classic.
Yeah, the session's not over.
Oh, co-op wolf sort of a thing.
We are just going into a tunnel. Are there going to be rats in the tunnel?
You have to wait and see what's in the tunnel, I guess.
Also, getting back into the vibe of it is really fun. Yeah, I was missing that.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I'm happy we're here again.
Aim.
There he is.
I like to think that my little icon for the game is more fitting with this character.
What do you mean?
The cat
In the bottom left.
Oh yeah. Okay, so he's back in the game. He's on his laptop, so his PC restarts. But we can do stuff and move things around if we need to. So. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, you guys are in this tunnel. I've already kind of explained what's going on. Yandala has lit a torch, and it's up to you guys what the next move is.
I just ran to a wall, so I think it is safe to let someone point the way.
Yeah.
Well, I don't look like people would use this very often, but I still think we should probably be a little just or, sneaky.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
will take the keys.
Jingle jangle.
Jingle. All right. Do I notice anything like things I should be aware of, or like loose rocks or things that could trip us up now that I have the torch out?
Nothing within your vision range now.
Okay. It doesn't look like anyone has used this tunnel for a considerable amount of time, correct?
Nah, it looks like, yeah, like I said, it's choked with web. There's webs in your way, like that you'll have to like brush aside. Like no one's broken the web, so yeah, it's been very, very clearly not been used for a very long time.
Okay.
I was promised chopping. Let's go.
I'm gonna move forward a little and see what's going on up here.
I'll stick next to her so I can see with her torch.
Cool.
Yeah, because the other two have the ability to dark vision. Okay. Cool.
Yep. Yeah, they can see up to 60
Alright.
feet in complete darkness.
I'll stay a little further back. Just to be safe.
Okay.
I'm gonna move up to here.
All right, so yeah, the tunnel stretches on for the tunnel stretches on for probably another 100 feet or so, and out to the light of your torch, it's just bare rock and bare tunnel there. But you can see the light of the moon and the fires and whatnot outside filtering through an iron grate towards the end of the tunnel there. You can see the stream bed and the stream flowing past it, and there's some water that's kind of like leaking and coming in through the grate into the tunnel towards the end of it.
All right. Are we ready to move closer to kind of see what's going on? I think we should still, again, be kind of quiet because we don't know where this tunnel comes out.
Comes out over there.
And we're just going to move up to here.
Okay. As you move, coming into the light of your torch, you see movement on the ground, and there's some piles of refuse and like branches and garbage and things like that, and there's chittering and squeaking and movements and whatnot, and out of the cracks in the walls and the piles of refuge, two swarms of rats sort of come out and coalesce and are looking at you and shrieking and squeaking. They look really fucking pissed off. You're clearly in their nesting area. They're not really advancing on you. They're sort of like edging around and staying at the edge of your torchlight.
Just some vermin. I'm gonna keep going.
Alright, I'm gonna move a little closer.
They retreat as well. Yeah, they're staying at the edge of the bright light of your torch as much as possible.
All right. Now that we're closer to the gate, can I hear anything or like see anything through there yet?
I mean, you can see the stream bank. The stream has a bank that goes up each side, so it's kind of like a short hill. So you can't see anything outside or up above the hill from your vantage point right now. Just the stream itself and the bank. You can't hear shit because the rats are loud as fuck.
Okay. Right. Oh.
So
And the rats go through the... Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, probably it's great. I just as a like a little bit of a reminder about like how the world works here. You don't have to think in just the frame of reference of squares on a grid and tokens. Like the rats, for instance, here, they're clearly afraid of your fire. Okay. Wave your torch at it. Throw it. Like you can do anything you could think of. You don't have to think of it just in the frame of reference of I have a token and that's a token and I can move squares.
Yeah.
You know, like yeah. Just I know it's kind of hard to remember that you're in a real world when you do this. So
Oh, they're
I'm just worried. Part of it is that if we scare the rats out the grate, will that draw attention to the outside?
that's
my only
a decent thing to think about. Yeah.
consideration.
Who cares about rats? I don't.
Oh, they're so scared though.
The music outside is pretty loud. I don't know if anybody would hear rats
Music?
that I was playing. It's just a joke.
Haha.
Okay, I was like, wait, how did I not hear any music? What the fuck? I asked.
Alright, I disregard the rats. I'm just gonna plod towards the gate.
Where's the giant rat that makes all the rules? King of the rats, where is he?
Rat King.
Rat King. Rat mode. Yeah. Alright, well I'm gonna get a little bit closer to the rats and see what they do. I think they're probably gonna scurry out, and I'm a little bit worried about that, but that's okay. I'm gonna go
Incoming ROUSs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as you get closer, they back up to the grate, and then instead of jumping in the water, they just sort of like some of them jump in the water and swim away. Other ones scurry between cracks in the walls, and they all they all bug the fuck out. They're not, they're clearly scared by the flames.
With
Hey,
there's moonlight coming in.
1 second before we move on. Tarragon and Rain, you guys are not at full HP. You leveled up, but you have not healed.
I didn't get hit.
Yeah, but when you leveled up, it killed your So what was your level 1 HP was what?
I was 7.
So you were still currently at 7 because you have not healed.
Okay, sorry.
Tarragon I believe was 9, so I'll put him back down to that.
Okay, in that case I was at 13.
Yes. Yeah, when you level up, it doesn't heal you to full.
Okay.
I for some reason I thought it would at least give us the HP that we increased by.
So it gives you the max HP bonus, but it doesn't actually heal you. Because I mean, if it did that, then it would be healing damage that it did to you. Yeah, it is. But mechanically, it does not do that.
So is there any moonlight or anything coming through to where if I extinguish my torch, we could still see, but not draw attention to a bunch of light all of a sudden by the stream?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you saw when you were in the tunnel at the corner, at the junction there, that you could see out of the grate because of the moonlight. Yeah. You gonna extinguish your torch?
Yeah, I would like to extinguish my torch to get. I'm gonna get close, like right now, and then go to the gate.
Okay, go for it.
I'd just rather not have a bunch of light,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
I can
pulling
try
out
to
while we're
look
trying
out.
to be sneaky and escape.
Sure.
Yeah, if one of these friends with dark vision wants to come and look out the gate,
Gotcha.
what's what?
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, from your vantage point, you can't really see shit. The stream bank is in front of you. Yeah, you can see the stream and you can see the bank in front of you, but you can't really see up on top of the hill. You can see down to the left and right along the stream, and it's sort of a... if you look to your left, you'll see that the stream curves that direction, and then curves sharply to the east. And if you look to the other direction, it curves down to the south. So it seems like you're almost like at the point of a horseshoe bend, kind of a...
Okay, I'll relay that.
Okay.
And then can I hear anything or anything like that over the sound of the water, or is it just that?
Right now, no. You just hear the water burbling, and like the yeah, that's about it. It seems pretty quiet.
Okay. All right. Well, are we unlocking this and sneaking out? What is?
Let's go.
Yeah, I would like to.
Aragon is hanging back behind. I'm not sure, Johnny, if that's intentional or if you're having technical difficulties still. Oh, cool. So
No.
there's no mouse cursor now. Catastrophic PC failure.
Damn Lenovo's.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it takes you a second to find the iron padlock on the side of the gate here. It's kind of hidden in sort of a crevasse of rocks, obviously to not make it clear that this thing can be opened. And yeah, you find the padlock. You insert the key into it. It takes some forcing and jamming because the thing is rusted all to fuck. There's like slime that's built up in it. You had to scrape out with your finger from years of disuse. You get the key in there and you turn it, and it's really, really stuck. But a little jimmying, a little jangling, you're able to finally get it to turn, and it latches, and the gate kind of the grate, I should say, kind of swings open gently on really rusty hinges and squeaks a little bit. But it is unlocked now, and you can push it open if you like and go outside and see where you are.
Okay. That is the plan. Then, alright, I think I'm gonna go and sneak out as quietly as possible to see where we are, and relay that back.
I'm eager to get out of this cramped tunnel.
You all gonna pop out of the tunnel and see where you're at?
I can't move out.
Well, there's a door there. You have to click on it and set it to open.
Okay, yeah, I didn't realize I had to click on that too. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna creep on out. How deep is the water in the stream?
At 2 feet. At the deepest.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. What?
Like at the deepest, 2 feet.
2 feet. Okay, cool. So we can like stand and go in it without.
Yeah.
Away.
There's no swimming. Yeah, it's a stream. All right, so you guys all stepped out of the gate.
Yes.
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 Oh,
Hey,
he
there he
speaks.
is.
Hey!
Yeah, so you've all come out of the stream into the stream bed here, and you can kind of see. You can see behind you, up to the northwest, the towering walls of the keep. It seems you've come out just southeast on the stream bed here. Yen, passive perception. 18. Yeah. You hear sloshing and tromping and bickering and kobold squeals and shit coming along the. It sounds like along the stream bed to the east.
Alright, I'm gonna immediately relay that information. What is this? Is this a fence?
It's a fence. It's a fence up on the stream bank.
Could we
hide in the trees down
here?
here, probably to the southwest.
You can hide-
We gotta go north, don't we?
Well, all you were told to do is to check and see if the tunnel is still usable and make sure and get it open.
Oh.
Which it is. So we can either, now we can, go back in and tell them that, yes, it is usable, and then work out a plan with them, or we can stay out here and figure out what we're doing.
The splashing and bickering is getting closer. It sounds like it sounds like they're just around the bend.
All right,
Let's duck back in, I think.
But we just got here.
Yeah, but the whole point is to not, make a scene. And if we, alert them to that there's this tunnel here, then they can just go through it and then kill everyone inside.
Can you think of the stories they'll write about you if you let them all get to one place? The massacre, like the bloodbath, all of them in one place. I'd let them get there.
Okay.
Let's duck back into the tunnel.
I know we could easily kill all of the kobolds, but the only thing I'm considering is that if we, make a lot of noise, then it might alert the other, people. And I would hate to be overrun before we can help this town, like, yoke of this woman and this
I hate fighting in tunnels anyway.
The gate did squeak. Well, I'm just worried that might be a problem. But maybe we can pull in there.
So I think the plan is avoid these guys, go back and tell them the gate works.
Yeah.
Alright, I can do that.
Is everyone in agreement? Tarragon, you gonna weigh in?
Yep. Yeah, no,
Cool.
nothing. They're doing all the words right now, and they're doing a bang-up job, basically.
Not your area of expertise, right?
There's just too many cooks in the kitchen.
Always
I-
what you guys can do with a tunnel.
And sometimes we get into that part where all of us are quiet waiting for someone else to speak up so we don't step over them.
Okay.
And then we all speak at once.
Yeah. Okay, so is that what you guys are doing? Are you going to like dart back in the tunnel and close the grate behind you and just go back in? Or are you going to try to set up an ambush for these guys? Like, what's your plan here? I wasn't clear.
No ambush. I think just go back. Tell Nightfield. Yep, door works.
But we can
We're
also
good.
relay that there are kobolds out here.
Okay.
Too.
I could stay at the gate and make sure no kobolds come in now that it's open.
Well, I mean, you would close the gate behind you, wouldn't you?
God, I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when you unlocked it, there was like a latch that can be accessed if you know where it is, and you can reach in through the grates and kind of unlatch it from the outside. So if you leave it unlocked, you can access it from the outside.
I didn't know you could do that with gates.
If you know where to put your hand, because it's not really a gate; it's a grate. It's designed to look like a sewer grate.
Yeah, it's a gate with an R.
I never shut things.
Except the books on the chapter of someone's life.
I don't know how to read.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I know how to
What
read.
a book is.
It's a good projectile.
Sunscale doesn't know from books.
Doesn't know from books.
Okay, so is that what you're doing? You're gonna head back in
Yes,
and
yeah.
report?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, cool.
No.
Let's do that. I'm just gonna go boop, just right here.
No.
Ta-dong. There you go.
There we go.
All right, you report back about the fact that the gate is open and it is operational and it is ready to rock here. Nighthill breathes a heavy sigh of relief, and Escobert tries to pretend that he's not, super relieved to hear that kind of news as well. Puts his hand out and asks for the key back.
Are we supposed to get in and out? Did we lock? I'm sorry. Did we lock it when we left, or
Did
did
you?
we just close it?
Did you?
That's what I'm asking.
I don't know.
I don't remember saying that we locked it.
We did. We closed and locked it.
We talked and then we boop.
You said you guys are going back down. Did you lock it or not?
Yeah.
You did?
I think
I think so.
We
We
talked
talked
about
closing and
locking
locking
it,
it,
I
I
think.
think.
Yeah, I could have sworn that's what we were mentioning too.
Great. Okay. So
Yeah, because I was worried about them coming in, so yeah.
He puts his hand out and asks for the key back.
All right, I'll give him the key.
Okay. Yeah, he puts it back in his keychain, and then he goes, "Wait a minute. How are you gonna get out of here?" And he hands the key back to you.
Swear to God.
Excellent, thank you. All right, so what is their plan? I want to ask them what they're expecting from us. What is their hope of what we can do now that we've
Okay. Nighthill suggests that you take some time. Rest. You guys deserve it. Take an hour, and we'll get back with you when we figure out what the next course of action is. Take a breather, bandage your wounds. This is gonna be a long night.
All right, time to lick those wounds.
You don't have to, but that's what he suggests. He doesn't have anything for you right now.
I am at half HP right now. It's terrible, tragic, truly. So I should
Yeah,
start
I
resting.
think that's a good idea.
You guys have time for a short rest. Yep.
Can I
Can I
take
take a look around, see what's in here?
Yeah, you can wander around the keep and take a look. There's nothing really of note. It's a relatively small town in the middle of the green fields. This is a keep. It's a couple centuries old, probably. It's not really all that interesting. As you wander around and make your way up to the top of the keep, and you see the cordon of raiders and stuff is still there and kind of growing. You see the men of the walls, with their crossbows and their shields and their spears, kind of keeping behind the battlements. There's a couple of well-maintained ballista on top of the walls, and one that's been shattered on the south side. Lots of townsfolk. There's no livestock inside. It looks like they probably shoved them all out to make room for people. But yeah.
Do they have any
Where
ale?
exactly?
Somebody.
Where exactly is the cordon of raiders? Like, are they?
They're all around the keep. They're mostly over here, and by the front gate, because they don't want anybody to get in and out. Like, this whole area right now is like just fucking full of dudes. I just don't want to put a shitload of tokens and make it.
Yeah. No, I just since there weren't any tokens. Yeah, I just wanted to see kind of where they were. Now that we can see them from when we were up on the top.
Right.
How broken is the ballista? Can men fix it at all so they can have more armament?
Nah, it's fucked. There's two that are in perfect condition though. So you can actually see them on the tower. There and there.
Alright. Well, I like the idea about a rest because it gives me time to get some drinks if they have any.
Yeah.
Always love to drink before a fight.
You guys want to do a short rest?
Short rest.
All right, cool. Doing a short rest, you all get to roll one of your hit dice, or two, depending on what you roll. You can roll them one at a time if you like, and you restore that many hit points. Erica, you can also restore a spell slot because of your arcane recovery. You can restore potentially. Nope, it's halved. So yeah, one spell slot. And you also now have Song of Rest, Tarragon. If anybody wants to use the die, they can.
Hey, just so everyone knows, Song of Rest right there.
Yeah, so everyone roll their hit die, see what they heal, and if you're satisfied with it, cool. If not, you can roll another hit die. Or you can just use the Song of Rest. Ian goes to 18.
I was going to do the Song of Rest on top of that.
Well, it's up to Tarragon if he uses it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, use the Song of Rest. You kidding me? Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay, 6. Alright, so yeah, all of you get an extra d6 to heal as well then. Ian got 5. Puts him up to full. Good. Johnny got a 1, but that's 16. You're still almost there. Yen, you get an additional d6. You remember how to roll individual dice?
Yes.
Left side, there's a little bar. Yeah.
You said a D6?
Yep, an additional d6. Erica, were you rolling 2 hit dice? Or are you rolling a hit dice and the Song of Rest?
Oh, I was. Let's do a hit die and a Song of Rest.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you back one of your hit dice then. And then you just roll a plain d6.
Yeah, I did both of those before.
Cool. Okay.
Unfortunately, the Song of Rest is actually just him talking like Ben Stein.
The fucking, it's like a Jello Biafra spoken word concert on a fucking airplane.
I was
Contrary-
gonna say word, but you see me have multiple of them.
So yeah, just roll one more d6 for you, Erica, to see what the Song of Rest does for you.
I'm actually enraptured because I
got
love
it.
storytellers.
Yes, but do you understand what I'm saying? Because I'm using all these big words.
No.
Nope.
I'm inserting my own narrative.
It goes up. So most of you guys are back at full HP. Paragon's at 16 of 18, but you guys are good to go. And Rain, you also get a spell slot back. So you are back to a 2. You have 2 first level spell slots.
Okay,
And it's
Okay,
been less
cool.
than 8 hours since I cast New Journey.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You're still armored up. It's been about 3 hours since you cast it. All right. So yeah, after you get an opportunity to rest, Sunscale manages to find a barrel of really fucking weak beer that pisses him off, and he drinks about a quarter of it. A guard comes and summons you back to the chambers to talk to Nighthill. You come in and have a seat, and Nighthill sighs and braces himself in the chair a little bit. He's clearly exhausted and about to drop. Some of the townsfolk have informed us that when they fled to the keep in the early stages of the attack, pardon me, a large amount of them instead hurried to the Temple of Shantae to the east side of town. We fear that they're trapped within or worse. We need you to make your way there, see what the situation is, and rescue any of my people that remain. Hopefully the priest Aiden is still alive. He can help you calm the townsfolk. Escobert steps forward to help brace Nighthill, and grunts and says, "And if you can find a way to claim a prisoner or two from these blasted brigands while you're at it, I'd love to know what we're up against."
Do they have to be whole? Or will pieces do?
Can pieces talk, you dumb lizard?
Talking pieces, got it.
Want it dead or alive? So he's dead and I'm alive. Got it.
Sorry, what was that temple called again?
The Temple of Shantae,
And they said it was to the east.
to the east of town, yeah.
Alright, everybody look out for a half-genie hero.
I get that reference.
Everybody knows who Shantae is. It's a very common god. Shantae is, she is the goddess of life and bounty. She's like a harvest goddess. Yeah, so of course a farm town would have a temple to Shantae. Yeah, so he suggests you to use the tunnel, because that's the only way in or out. Take the tunnel and head on over and see what the fuck is going on there and see what you can do.
Woo!
Can
Back
he tell us
to-
more than just to the east? Like, is there a suggestion of a better way to get there?
Oh yeah. So yeah, he says the tunnel comes out in the stream bed. If you follow the stream bed, just follow it to the southeast. You'll the temple's right there. You'll see it. There's a shitty little plank bridge across the stream bed there that is right near the backside of the temple. Yeah, you'll see its walls. You'll see its walls like straight away. He says it's surrounded by a low curtain wall about 4 feet high, but you should be able to see the top of the church from the stream bed. It's like a peaked slate roof.
Okay.
Alright, let's go before I lose what buzz I did get from this piss water.
I'm fucking drunk. Let's go fight something.
And he would like us to bring back townsfolk and potentially prisoners, is what he said?
Yeah, so he wants you to see if you can do anything if there's anybody left or anybody over there, and just save who you can. Try to get some townsfolk to safety. And Escobert says that if you can get your hands on a prisoner, he'd appreciate it.
Excellent. Will do, boss man. All right. Once more into the breach.
I hate tunnels.
You guys gonna head out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo.
I am not going to put you guys back in the tunnel. I'm just going to put you back at the base of the
Stream.
yeah, the stream, because that's where the tunnel leads to.
Hooray.
Secret tunnel through the mountain.
All right. Secret tunnel.
Cool.
Secret tunnel.
All right, so you guys are now out of the keep. You close the tunnel, but you close the grate behind you. Do you lock it?
Yes.
Okay, lock the grate behind you. Okay, you're in the stream bed.
Okay, I'm just making sure this is pointing north, right? Like, this
What's
is
pointing north?
The map
Yes.
is...
Well, yeah, like this is north.
Oh,
Yeah, map is
Cardinal
oriented
directions.
north. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, cardinal directions. Yeah.
excellent. All right.
And yeah, even from where you're standing, the stream bed over here to the east, you
See the point.
yeah, and you can see the top of the temple stretching and filtering through through the trees. Yeah, it's right there.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
So we said keep to the stream bed. Do we like going along like this side? Might be easier. Give us a little more cover than the other one because that one's like looking close to farms, but. Oh.
And then we can pass into the trees maybe for some more cover.
We need to be, I think, like we did before. We need to sneak as much as possible to make sure that we're not, drawing too much attention from the raiders at this moment. So.
Grumble.
Ready to-
More sneaking.
We're sneaking. We're sneaking.
Okay, move. We're gonna try to be stealthy. And where are you heading to?
I think we're gonna just heading towards this copse of trees over here.
Just around there. Okay. Well, I didn't catch you, Johnny. What'd you say?
Nothing important. Don't worry about
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so okay. If you guys are trying to be sneaky, everyone give me a stealth check, please. You are in the rushes around the stream, so you all have advantage on the check. Oh, wonderful! Very nice. Okay.
I'm sneaking so hard right now.
The sneaky person got the 11.
I love that. That's amazing.
Okay.
Big fucking shiny loud one got the 20.
Seems like it's giving you a light source when you don't fucking have one. Hold on a second.
You are
it. His
definitely
name
stealthy.
is Sun Scale.
It's the moonlight. Something off of.
He has
He has a very vibrant personality.
All right,
Ah, my eye, the moonlight, like a big pizza pie.
yeah.
Oh, it's
So you get to this
it's all
copse of
orange.
trees there, and you can see that right here, there's like a low cloud of smoke coming up from the other side of the low curtain wall. And who has passive? Everyone has an 11 except for it was an 18, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. You can hear a faint rhythmic thumping coming from this direction.
Okay. I identify it at all, or is it just?
No. Yeah, I mean, just from the distance, you can hear just like it's not faint, it's clearly loud, it's just the distance of it, it's just a
the
rhythmic.
distance? Okay.
I
I
want to guess
that
the townsfolk wouldn't be making that much noise. Because
they don't want to get caught.
Okay. Well, they did.
I think
say
I know
that
this
there
song.
is- You can say there's a plank bridge, back of the temple, which is also where there's flames coming, or like smoke coming out.
You
So
don't see any flames, just smoke.
it's just smoke. Yeah, amended that. Oh.
What's the plan, guys?
We can,
Do we
Do we want to see if that's
continue-
on that's on fire down there? Like maybe you can walk and see if there's smoke coming out of that door, because our only option might actually be to the north. But it won't hurt to check.
yeah, I feel like if we can go in potentially the back door might be easier to get into. The front, which be the other, the top part where all the banging is coming from.
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah, I think
continuing.
it'd be ideal.
Yeah, the banging has not stopped. It's very rhythmic.
I feel like avoiding large sounds right now is probably a better choice. You know, there's a lot of people. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, start moving your way down there then. Cool.
Yeah.
To go, we're gonna be little sneakies.
Yep, you got free movement now. Yeah, so once you get to the wall there, Sunscale and Tarragon, you're both tall enough to see just over the top of the wall. And you can see that there is the back of the temple. There's smoke billowing. It seems like it's from it's the kind of smoke you'd see from trying to start a campfire with wet firewood. Really heavy smoke, really dense. It's kind of obscuring the area pretty heavily. Now that you guys are closer and closer, you can hear the thumping really loud, and it's not so much thumping so much as it is like a smashing sound, and it's coupled with the splintering of wood.
Oh shit.
Okay, so they're trying to bust down the
Sure,
door.
bust it down, yeah.
These idiots don't even know how to start a proper fire.
I would like to get up closer to the wall and see if I can get a visual on the sound. But I'd like to do so without, being haphazard. I can still make my way silently towards it.
Okay. So yeah, move where you want to move there, and tell me what you're doing here.
Peek over the wall.
Okay, cool. You said what would you roll for stealth? 20.
I rolled a 15 at first.
But it was with advantage though, so.
Oh yeah, the 20 then, yes. I
Yeah.
absolutely
Okay.
can speak.
I'm just so you can see over the wall. I'm gonna move your token one space, right to there. Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
Directly over the top of the way, so you can see everything he's seeing too, or what? Or just but his laugh?
No, just the sound he made.
It was his reaction.
Yeah. So over the top of the wall, you peek down and you see a group of kobolds and raiders at a large wooden door on what used to be the backside of the temple, and they're frantically trying to light a fire on the door, like they're trying to set the door on fire, and it's just not fucking working. It's not catching. And it's just smoldering and releasing like billowing clouds of smoke. The kobolds are pissed off. The raiders are kicking the kobolds, and everyone's arguing and everyone's fucking mad at each other. And they're clearly failing. You can also you can kind of you can glimpse through some of the windows too and see inside of the temple. And from what you can see, it is fucking chock full of people. Like it's like you just from the little vision that you have here. I mean, the little sliver of vision here, you count probably like 8 or 9, and there's clearly more inside.
Ooh.
The smoke is incredibly dense, and it's heavily obscuring the area. So if you guys were inside of the smoky area, I would probably give you guys advantage on any stealth rolls or anything, because it's really thick. It's hard to see.
They'd never see us coming.
Are you guys seeing like animated smoke on the map right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, cool.
glad that worked.
Alright. I saw 8 various bandits and kobolds alike. 8 in total, all bunched together, trying to set fire to the building. Anybody happen to have any explosions? Anything that can put a
I don't have
Me!
I don't have any explosions, but if we want to take one of them hostage, I have sleep.
Ooh, with sleep. That'd be a great spell to use.
Yes, but first, like I said again, they're all in one spot. It'd be quite fortuitous to somehow spring any form of harm in that one general location they all seem to be piled in.
I can show them how to light a real fire and just spit out a tiniest little lick of flame.
Oh yeah, you have a breath weapon, yeah. Is it a cone or a line?
It's a cone.
Well, he cut people in half last time, and we do want to capture somebody.
Well, that's why I said I am the bomb.
Brilliant, brilliant. Listen to me. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to crouch up through the wall. And
Just lean over and breathe fire on the wall!
yes. And
I start getting giddy as he talks.
I will tell your story of how in one fell breath you set ablaze many a man and kobold
Okay, but
As I am there with prestidigitation to at least make sure one is not burnt enough to bring back. Preferably not the lizard folk. They do not seem to be the talkative type.
You don't have to say any more. My erection can only get so much harder.
hey, how high is my medicine? Because people with third-degree burns die very quickly.
Dick.
Maybe we can put one to sleep and you can hit the rest of them.
But we probably don't have that kind of time. It has to be one shot, and then we will take what we can get from there on.
I'm sure one of them might not
Again,
die.
I will prestidigitate anyone currently on fire thereafter if it is feasible. But right now, again, they are currently actively trying to set it on fire. I think this might have to be by the seat of our pants.
And there's a bunch of people inside, right? We could take one of them prisoner.
People inside
No.
are
Oh,
currently
honey.
people inside are good. People outside over the wall bad. Burn the bad.
Oh.
So go ahead. You and me. I'll be right behind you. Go ahead. Show me what you can do.
I'm just
Okay.
positively giddy.
Hey, if they die, you get to tell the captain. I'm not going to be the one telling him.
Okay, so is that what you? Are you gonna like just poke your head over the wall and breathe fire into the group?
Absolutely.
This fucking rocks. Okay, I'm gonna move you here so you can see sort of the situation. That's what you're working with.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I will let you breathe fire from there.
Yep. All right, let me
If
get my
you
cone
wanted
out.
Hold on a second. Lock width to height. Yeah, I mean, if you were to do like a 15-foot cone, you could catch. Let me make it linger. Hold on. You could catch all of those guys in the cone.
And then two little weaklings to
So,
capture.
if what you guys want to do is set up like an ambush like this, then other people could like get into a position or something and like ready their action to where as soon as the fight starts, they can unleash something,
Exactly.
a firebolt or a throw dagger, or whatever else.
Put someone to sleep.
Yeah, Rain, just find one brigand, hopefully not on fire, and
not a kobold,
put
'cause
all
they're
sleep on them.
And
Not a kobold because they're not the brightest.
They ain't
Yeah,
gonna
they
know
don't.
shit.
They don't usually. Yeah, they don't talk goodly.
Alright,
All right.
so can... There's because I can't see over the wall.
Mhm.
So,
So you can like kind of like climb and like look over and peek over it.
Okay. Okay.
It's made of like paver stones. It's not like a sheer wall. It's
Okay,
like 4
so I
feet,
can just,
like
do-
5 feet
I
high.
can
Yeah.
Move over. Just to scouch and see.
Yeah,
We're covered by the smoke, right?
Yeah. That's why they don't see you, because they're like the smoke is like super obscuring. So you can poke your head over the wall.
Oh, no, I know where we're setting them on fire. There were more than I thought.
I did say
Oh,
8.
okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
8
8 looks bigger when I can see it.
Bigger when I see it. Okay, so they're all in there. Got it. Who's the one that we're going to be trying to capture?
Whatever one Rain decides to put sleep on.
Okay.
So sleep's an AOE spell.
I thought you had to like
Hopefully
dilly
we-
or divvy the hit points.
You pick a target and then it's an AoE around that target, and then it's like however many HP you've got pooled
Yeah.
that doesn't.
You roll dice to see how many HP you can put to sleep. So
From the one with the least HP to the one with the most, so hopefully you kill the kobolds, because I'd like to get one of the bandits.
kill them all.
Probably.
That's my plan.
Just nat 20s, everyone to ash.
Okay, so
How
go
tall
ahead.
was the wall?
If you want to do anything, you're gonna have to hop over it.
Okay, cool. But so like, would I need like an acrobatics check or anything like that to like hop over it and then be able to like haul another person over it?
I would say that.
Strength, what would that be?
So I would say probably that'd be a strength check to haul someone over the wall. If you want to like jump over the wall now, that's fine. You don't have to fucking do any checks for it. If you wanted to do it quickly as part of like an ambush action, I'd make an acrobatics check.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna, I feel like if if we're putting someone to sleep, it would also probably be very helpful to have someone there immediately to, like, you know, also threaten them with a dagger.
That's a good idea.
This shit's gonna
Or,
pop
like,
off.
you know,
This would be great. We have a plan.
so yeah, I would like to, like, as part of the ambush plan, like, ready my dagger and then, like, you know, wheel over the wall and try to capture a person.
Paragon, are you just kind of hanging back and being like, yes, the plan is all coming together?
All according to Keiku.
Rubbing his hands together.
Cone of
Cigar.
cold, meet cone of hot.
Cigar in mouth. I love it when a plan comes together. All right. Okay, it's Rain. Are you preparing to cast a sleep spell?
Yes.
Okay, so what we're gonna do then is, since you guys are ambushing the living shit out of these people, Ian's gonna get his breath of weapon attack because he's just leaning over the fucking wall like a goddamn dog looking at the street, and he's just gonna breathe fire at people. And then what we'll do is we're gonna roll initiative, and you guys are gonna get a surprise round. So all the enemies that are left alive are gonna get disadvantage on initiative, and we'll go from there. Cool.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, you lean over the wall and you fucking breathe your fire, dude. Go ahead and,
I stick my head over the wall, look at them, go. Anyone need a light?
All right. So it's 8 plus Constitution modifier of what?
Is it my Constitution modifier?
Yours. Yeah. So it's
2.
a saving throw. Yeah. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So DC 12 saving throw, and it's 2d6 damage. Can you roll that, please? Just roll 2d6.
Get fucked.
That's great.
Okay, so first of all, I'm just going to go ahead and delete the kobolds because they all die, even if they make their saving throw.
Yes! I can pat him on the back, say, good job.
Hang on, let's not spark any more flames out of him by patting him on the back.
Yeah, it might make me burp.
Okay,
Get the
he
aftershock.
dies. He dies.
No!
I can't see
He
what
dies.
how's it looking?
So, all right. So everything caught in the cone of Ian's of Sunscale's fire breath was incinerated to fucking ash.
Alright, good job.
I just pump my fist.
Okay, and now we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative because they know you're here. So,
Well, the ones that aren't paid.
yeah. So, yeah, exactly. Okay, so they got a 7.
I have earned this.
Yeah, this
Damn
is
it.
fucking
You did.
Yeah, what a
You're
beautiful fucking
fucking
plan.
with me. You DM is I refuse to believe this is sheer initiative luck. I refuse to believe it.
Highlight the die, man. The numbers don't lie.
Oof.
There is some coding bullshit going on here.
I don't do nothing like that, man. I don't know how to code.
I don't know how to code.
This is too fucking sus.
It's Solomon's ghost in the...
Wait a second. You know what? No. Fuck you. This is officially my inspiration and all your goddamn ilk.
Inspiration. There it is. 13, baby. Woo!
And all the ilk. You know, just, I don't even care. It was probably something more important. He's no, I'm mad. Nope.
If it was a 1 again,
No, he rolled a 13 now.
I know, but if
Okay,
it was a
cool.
1 again, it would have been great.
All right, Yandala, you get the first turn here.
Okay, I can't jump over the wall here. It's not letting me.
Yeah, because it's like it blocks movement. Here, I did that for you. You don't have to do anything dumb. Just it's a move. Yeah, you don't have to make any checks or anything. It's you're dexterous enough. I'll let you just hop it.
Okay, cool.
We'll call it difficult terrain. So you got that took 2 spaces of your movement.
Okay, cool. And then we've got what, a cobalt and a dude?
A dude, yeah.
Yes. Excellent. And our plan is to kill the kobold, capture this guy.
Yeah.
Correct? Just so I'm on the same page as everyone. Yes? Beautiful. Alright, well, to begin said plan, I'm I'm gonna kill this kobold real quick.
All right, kill him real quick. Kill him right quick.
Just kill him real quick.
Yeah, you crit him.
Holy shit.
You killed 3 kobolds in that attack. Yeah, so you hop over the wall, and in the same motion of hopping, you unsheath your shamshir, and as you come down to the ground, you bring it down and just lop his head directly off in one smooth motion. It's fucking badass.
Beautiful. Love it.
Alright, cool. Now you have a bonus action, and so that bonus action you can use to, you have cunning action now, so you can use that bonus action to hide, disengage, or dodge. Not dodge, hide, disengage, or dash. So you could use it to dash and get right up on the cultist and hold your shamshir in his throat. Be like, fuck you, don't move, you know?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay, cool. Make an intimidate check. See if he listens to you.
Intimidation check. That's under skills, correct?
Yep.
Okay, intimidation.
Yeah, he spits in your face. Tarragon, your turn.
Yeah, up and over the fence. And frankly, I don't have anything unless... Are there certain called shots for rendering unconscious instead of killing?
You can do non-lethal damage. Let me check I'm not sure what the rule is real quick. Give me one moment.
Because that was going to be my plan, too.
Yeah. There's no particular rule. Just if you can reduce somebody to 0 hit points, you can state that you knocked them out rather than killing them.
And you think that would also work with Vicious Mockery?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
Yeah, psychic damage, you're just gonna fucking kill him.
Can't just like psychic unconscious them.
Psychic unconscious him.
Sleep. No, that's what the sleep spell's for.
Yeah, it's stupid, but fuck it. I guess grapple this motherfucker.
Grapple. Okay, let's do it.
It's stupid. It's not wise at all, but
That's a strength check.
sure is.
Unbelievable. Okay, you reach out for him, like, oh god, and he tries to hold you off, but you manage to grab his arm and wrench it behind his back. So you are both grappled. You grappled this guy. You overpowered him.
Out of sheer fucking luck.
Yeah, by 1 point.
At your convenience, Rain. That's me. That's me done.
Get him. Get him.
Well, it's Sunscale's turn, so
I go,
Oh, wait, no,
hold
no,
him
no.
still!
hit him with a
Oh,
flat
get him.
of my strong.
Yep, I turn the axe head around and just try to bonk him over the head with the blunt side of it.
Bonk him.
Bonk him.
Oh, he got bonked!
Yeah, he got bonked pretty good. He cries out in pain and is nearly falls to the ground, but manages to keep his feet and stagger back up. Like, I hear no bell. But he did not go down.
I just grin.
Rain, you're up.
I am proud of you.
I'm gonna sleep you.
Okay, up and over the wall.
Yep.
Okay.
Sleep.
Okay, so the spell for sleep, what's the saving throw for it? Probably wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I would...
Wait, I don't think there's a save for sleep.
Oh, wait.
Oh, it's not. It's just HP. Okay, roll your HP dice.
Alright.
I remember establishing that with the
5d8.
paladin.
Don't even roll. He has less than 5 HP.
Okay.
Yeah, so he is... boo, 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 boo. He's out.
Yes, I knocked him out!
You did a very good job.
Anybody have any
Good job.
rope?
Good job, Fred.
Does anybody have any rope?
I actually do. I have some hempen rope.
I think a couple of you do.
Beautiful.
Tie him up. Tie him up.
I'm up.
Alright, take a moment to tie him up. Oh, he's restrained and he's asleep. Yeah, so That lasted less than 6 seconds to end all those lives. That was lightning quick. That was like the perfect ambush. And now you are at this back door, and you have a captured, tied up, sleeping cultist, and now that you're close enough to the temple, you can hear the panic sobbing and screaming of the people inside the temple as the rhythmic pounding on what's probably the front door is continuing.
All right.
Okay, can we motion them through the window?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Is this what? No. Can I just move around and look?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can pop,
Okay,
pop
I'm
over
gonna
there.
go look at this window. Okay, I don't.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
All right, so this is the back door, and then there's another door. Okay.
I mean, I'm not going
Right.
to waste any time. Matter of fact, I'm going to let them tie up the sleeping guy, and I'm going to go through the back door.
Yeah, it is locked. It is locked.
Oh, it is locked. That's right.
All right, hey, let me just unlock that for y'all.
Hey, you want to pick the lock?
I'm gonna pick that lock, please.
Okay, great. That's a dexterity check with proficiency. So actually, on your character sheet, if you click on the left side, underneath where your passive wisdom is, there's a thieves tool button. If you click that, it'll pop up with a query, which it shouldn't. Let me fix that real quick. I don't know why the fuck it's querying you. That should be dexterity. There you go. If you click that, it'll roll a lockpicking check.
God. Oh, okay. If I just click thieves tool.
Yep. Booyah. You pull your set of tools out, and within seconds you've got the simple lock of the back door of the temple unlocked.
How does a merchant know how to do that?
Look away and go straight through the door.
What's coming in
Use
here?
your keys.
That makes sense.
All right.
Right. Sunscale, if you could get the our gentleman, our hostage, up and over the fence.
Can I just pick him up and throw him?
You can't hurt him, or else he'll wake up.
Nope. Keep him nice and asleep, nice and docile.
Not that.
All right, I pick him up by the ropes and just gently drop him on the other side.
It's like you're putting, just like putting, like in a crib, like just gently, just.
This is how I was put in a crib.
The thunk. I was dropped on my head into the crib.
Into the crib.
All right. So I'm in this room. What is this room that I'm in?
It just looks like an office kind of deal, like a records room for the temple.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna quietly open this door.
Yep, you did. Yep.
Okay. And then I just want to motion, and like do the quiet symbol of like from here.
No, nobody's looking at the side of the temple though. They're all clutching them like their children and each other, looking at the front gate of the temple, which is up here, which you see is being hammered by a ram of some sort, and it's splintering, starting to crack.
Can I send my mage hand out and just wave at them?
No, I was going to do one better, if you wouldn't mind, since I am inside. I was going to prestidigitate sparks on myself to at least get attention, and I'm going to say, I come in the name of Nightfield?
Nighthill, yeah.
Nighthill.
Nighthill.
Nighthill. Quick, out the back over the fence. We have a way to the keep.
Give me a persuasion check, please.
Man, I really wish I had my motherfucking inspiration.
Oh, hell yeah.
But that was,
So they all turn at your words, and they hear you talking. They all glance towards a half-elf wearing ceremonial robes, who nods quietly and motions towards the back door. And at that, they all turn and begin to stampede towards the back door.
me running as I see the mask coming at me, swing out the side. Sunscale, over the fence, grab the hostage, let's go. No time to waste.
Go.
I was gonna wave at them as they all come out.
You can see inside of the inside of the temple that there was one of the raiders was laying unconscious on the floor by one of the views.
Oh, well.
Oh, if it's taking him, huh?
Yeah, well, it is what it is. All right, so but yeah, they're all coming out and they're flooding out the back door, following you.
Okay, we need to get them as quietly as possible over the fence, as
Whatever.
quickly as possible.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand next to the fence and like offer people like leg ups to get over.
Okay, you know what? Then I'm gonna hurry up and scamper over and just pull the hostage out of the way of the stampede. Then.
Makes sense. Yeah, the wall's low enough that like any of you, even without any strength bonuses, can easily just help people over the wall. And we'll say that yeah, they all come scurrying and hurrying out, and you're able to help them all over the wall. And yeah, hurry and usher them along the stream bed back to the gate. You pop the gate open and let them all stream in, and they work their way through the tunnel. And
we
guys-
locked the door behind them.
Oh, you
Lock
locked
it
the door
behind
behind
us.
you? Thank you for letting me know that, because I'm not going to ask you that again.
Lock
Before
the
we
gate
go,
and the trap door.
Got it.
Quick, quick,
Yes?
before we go, can I grab one of those flowers off the bush?
Of course you can. It's a jasmine.
Okay, alright, I'm gonna press that in my
Beautiful.
book, keep it.
Cool. Yeah, so you do that, and as you were leaving, as the last villager was coming out the back door, you heard a final thunderous crash as the front doors of the temple completely splintered and blasted open. Yeah, so it looks like you got out in the nick of time.
Of our teeth.
Expeditious retreat, everyone.
Alright, let's go with this raider at the feet of that guy.
All right. Well
Just
done,
toss
guys.
him unceremoniously.
You're just,
That was an awesome plan.
Yeah, that was fucking beautiful. I'm very proud of you guys. That was very cool.
And really good rolls too, Jesus.
Yeah, pretty fucking excellent roars. Or rolls, rather, yeah.
Roars, rolls.
Okay, so yeah, we're about to hit a really, really great stopping point, so we're just going to push just for another minute.
Perfect.
No, it's not yet.
God.
Okay, so yeah, you got back here. You got your prisoner. You got dozens of people that you saved: children, women, men, as well as the priest of Shantae, which he expresses his severe gratitude and embraced each of you in turn. It was kind of awkward. Yeah, so now you guys are back in your situation room here, and you have dropped an unconscious bound cultist at the feet of Escobert and Nighthill, and they are surprised that you got back so quickly and saved so many people and have a prisoner, and they're like, "Oh man, you guys fucking kick ass!"
And I didn't even break him.
I didn't even break him. He has 1 HP. He's nearly dead.
He's almost dead.
Very clearly,
But it's a whole piece. It's a continuous piece of human.
and so
Good
yeah.
job.
So Escobert and Sunscale pick him up and lash him to a chair and slap him in the face to wake him up.
I slap him too hard and kill him. No.
Yeah, and so he wakes up and he looks around and sees where he is, and just grimaces and just stares straight ahead of the wall in front of him.
Someone's good at persuasion, right?
Yes.
Escobert's barking shit out like, "Who are you? Why are you here?" And the raider's just like, "Fuck off, buddy."
Now,
I ain't Shane, sit.
I think now is not really the time for persuasion. I think the time is for intimidation.
Which I think
Not just me, but if I could have a big old dragon buddy help me, as I lean over to him and say, "I am quite literally in pursuit of a demon in the deeper circles of hell. You are nothing compared to what I am after." You want to be in my way or aside?
You gonna help him, Sunscale?
Yes, as he's speaking, I'm just going to snort out smoke. I can't actually do a breath weapon again, but he doesn't know that.
He doesn't know that. All right.
But you don't know that, but this brigand looks pretty stupid.
Amazing.
All right, cool. Tarragon, go ahead and make an intimidation check with fucking advantage. What'd you get? 12? Yeah, that is enough. He's like, his eyes widen and he stares at you, and then he looks over at Sunscale, and tries to put on the brave face, but it's just, you can see his leg quivering. And he says, Fine. What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Why we're here?
Just gesture Nighthill, start asking questions.
For a start, yeah.
Well, Nighthill asks, Yes. Who are you and why are you here? So over the course of this interrogation, you find out that this man is he is a member of an organization called the Order of the Dragon, and they are here collecting loot. Quote, for the great horde that will usher in the age of the dragon. The age of men is over. You cannot stop us.
Are you a man?
Don't crush the scaly stream.
That doesn't make any sense. I'm more dragon than you are.
Continuing to question him, he's like, at the risk of incredible amounts of pain, because at this point Sunscale is fucking punching him in the ribs, and Escobar is like smacking him across the face repeatedly with the back of his hand. He explains that that their camp is to the southeast, and that they do have a clutch of dragon eggs under heavy guard, and there's nothing you can do to stop us. He keeps saying that over and over. He seems to be repeating that the age of the dragon is coming and the age of man is over. But eventually it gets to the point where it's almost like hysteria and what's the word I'm looking for?
Mania?
Not mania.
He's saying it like a mantra.
Yeah, almost like that, right? Where he
Like
just
a
keeps
cult?
saying, but yeah,
Incantation?
it's like no,
Zealotry.
it's zealotry. That's it, zealotry. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, it's like clearly that this is like a cult that he's a member of, that he's like a full indoctrinated member of. And Nighthill eventually just tells Escobert, take him away. And Escobert complies and takes the cultist out of the keep and goes and locks him away somewhere in the town, the keep, who knows where. Nighthill turns to you and says, well, I suppose we know what we're dealing with here.
So it sounds like they're keeping the dragon working for them because they have its children. I think that's super not cool. Maybe we should save the kids. We're in the habit of saving kids.
We are?
Yes, yeah, we are.
I believe you were up to 3 now, Sunscale.
That's a big number. Anyone hear that?
No.
Oh, no.
Just no.
The call comes from the battlements outside. It's echoed all around. And we will end our session here for tonight.
Oh no!
Hey!
Yes!
I'm sure it's fine.
It'll be fine. Yeah, it's fine.
So cool.
Alright, I'm going to end the recording
All
there,
right.
too.
See, I had a